boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 going to work. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. We going to work. Boom, 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 boom. The morning shift starts now.
Promise you that you'll never meet another person as mentally tough as you in your entire life. And he hasn't, and he never will.
Baby, I don't even know why you play with me. Baby, I don't even know. Oh, who is you playing with? Shit ain't add up like you said it did. The game that you playing is dangerous. The love that you gave me was counterfeit. Oh, who is you playing with? You got me mistaken for one of them. Don't ever insult my intelligence. I'm not one of them niggas to try it with. Oh, who is you playing with? The shit ain't add up like you said it did. The game that you playing is dangerous. The love that you gave me was counterfeit. Oh, who is you playing with? You got me mistaken for one of them. Don't ever insult my intelligence. Go find you a fuckboy to try it with. I'm not one of them. Why the fuck you so friendly? And how you know all these niggas? The image you gave me was different. Came off as real innocent. Secretly yearn for attention. You doing whatever for instance. That's a sexy ass picture you painted. Like the apple and Eden, you tainted. Small town life, but you wanna be famous. I got caught in your web, I'm entangled. Getaways and them weekend vacations. Planet 13, I fucked you in Vegas. Top me off in that CL Mercedes. You with me while you still entertaining. Why the fuck you and D nigga mention? You a queen, but you act like a peasant. You out here looking hoish and desperate. I can't cap, I'm a little embarrassed. Look me in my eyes, heartless when telling me lies. I really did fuck with your vibe, but to my surprise, you just a basic little chick, too friendly with all of the guys. Look me in my eyes, heartless when telling me lies. I really did fuck with your vibe, but to my surprise, you just a basic little chick, too friendly with all of the guys. Oh, who is you playing with? Shit ain't add up like you said it did. The game that you playing is dangerous. The love that you gave me was counterfeit. Oh, who is you playing with? You got me mistaken for one of them. Don't ever insult my intelligence. I'm not one of them niggas to try it with. Oh, who is you playing with? The shit ain't add up like you said it did. The game that you playing is dangerous. The love that you gave me was counterfeit. Oh, who is you playing with? You got me mistaken for one of them. Don't ever insult my intelligence. Go find you a fuckboy to try it with. I'm not one of them. Oh, who is you playing with? I just want you to myself. They can't compete where they don't compare. I get selfish when it comes to you. I do not share. It's pressure when it comes to you. I do not care, baby. I just want you to myself.
What y'all feeling like today? Good morning, good morning, good morning. I just got to vibe out real quick. It's Freaky Friday. We made it to the end of the week.
So touchy, but I think that's how you like it. But man, I ain't playing that way. You tell me to end it, I tell you to do it. And now we just fuck, and then we just stay. We stop and rewind and replay. We just stop and rewind and replay. Damn, I'm thinking you creeping when I am away. I barely can trust you if you ain't in my face. I caught you, now you pleading your case.
I saw that reflection of that other nigga in your shades.
Ain't no need to explain to me. This ain't nothing but a situationship.
Hey man, say man, we are back with another edition of your favorite true crime reaction show on the internet, DaOne's Detective Agency, The Morning Shift, and you are the morning crew. Me? I'm the boy UnoDaOne, Jimmy Hard-Headed Son, and the number one detective in the world, Craig, the number one true crime reaction show host on the net. It is Friday. It's Friday. It's the end of the week and the last day. How the hell are you doing? I hope everybody's in a good place and in a good space. I hope you all were able to tap into Brick Happens. Brick Happens was a great time last night. It was really insightful. It was fun. If you missed it, it is up on the Uno in real life page. And if you haven't subscribed, we're up to 110 subscribers. We're moving. But if you haven't subscribed, if you haven't saw Foxhole Bros, if you haven't seen Uno in real life's Brick Happens, or the debut next week of Uno v Uno, you missing out. You better get on board. Uno in real life, subscribe, share, share it to your friend. That's where you get to know me, UnoDaOne, a little more personally, instead of at the job right here at the One Detective Agency, where I am the lead detective. And today, I said, you know what? Let me switch it up a little bit. So I said, I'm going to call this one Freaky Friday. We have 1, 2, 3 cases for you. And all of these cases has a similar theme. My murder was caught on camera. I'm ready. Freaky Friday is underway. Today is a big day. Make sure you tap in with all of the Mob family, especially Melanated Mushroom on YouTube. Tap into my boy Vyoshi the Shinobi and my sis Cheryl Clemens as they have some big news for you today. Tap in. Be ready. Be ready to have a good time. I'm depending on you to go follow. Tap in with It's Modesty. You know she got. We'll be glad when February comes. Yes, sir. So we can be on that schedule. You feel me? So tap in with Childish. You know she got some motion going. You know she going live. Tap in with Tay White. Tay White done dropped 3 new videos. Check in with Tay TV1. My son, he done dropped 3 new videos. And if you ain't following Dallas Cattle Ranch, my big boy, my oldest son, and what he got going, make sure you follow that on Instagram and IG. Instagram and YouTube as well. Hey man, say man, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling amazing. I'm ready to get to work. I hope you ready to get to work. I don't feel like I've been asleep. Wait. Welcome to work, detectives. Let's get to it. I'm ready, man. Let's go. Hansie. Bernice, is this the right area for the roll call? Where the paper at? Let's see who had the job. Who? Is Pernell here? What about Leroy? Did Leroy bring his country at? What about Sheikah? Is Sheikah here? Oh, they don't work in no more. Well, I just want to say, welcome in. This is the morning shift. It's your boy Hansie. I'm back. Welcome to work, detectives. Bernice, did I do that right? Bernice!
Roll call.
Internet tripping. Hey man, say man, look who is in the building. It's my girl Sharon. What's up, boo? I hope everything good your way. You in a good place and in a good space. We ain't see you last night at Brick Happens. It's all right. We'll get you next time. Thank you for being here. What you got planned for Friday? What you got planned for the weekend? It's here. Let me know. Good morning. What's up, Muff? My girl Muff in the building. What's up with you? Man, make sure you tap in with Muff. Attention to detail. Get with your girl. Hey, she said good morning. Internal Affairs in the building. They definitely are in the building. It's that girl Modesty. It's Modesty. Tap in. Good morning. The best true crime reaction show on the net. Tap in. Thank you for what you do. I appreciate you. We in here. Smash the hello out of the like button. Internet tripping, so I gotta slow my pace when the internet is tripping. Because if you don't, you'll be tired trying to catch up with it. It's that girl, Miss T. What's up, man? I hope everything good your way. You have a peaceful night of sleep. You ready to be engaged, probably enraged, and locking people up. Thank you for being here. Fellow detectives in the building. Good morning, good morning. Hey, first male detective in the door. It's that boy Yoshi the Shinobi. What do you do, V? Be in the building. I appreciate you being here, big dog. We had a real good time last night. Listen, Brick Happens is a different vibe. It's a different vibe. If you want, what's up, sis? Sis in the building. My girl Cheryl, Virgo twin in the building. We had a good time last night. I appreciate y'all kicking it. I can't wait to hear the special announcement. I can't wait to see the future. And I ain't got dang Michael J. Fox. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Cousin Cheryl. What's up? Hey, tap in, man. Uno in real life, right there. Hit the link, hit subscribe, share it to your friends. Let's see. Special announcement after the show. I can't wait. The mob is definitely the biggest. And if you ain't a part of the mob, guess what you doing? You in the way. Thank you, Modesty, for dropping the links. Make sure y'all go tap into all the links that Modesty is putting into the comments to make sure you follow and be up to date on what's going on, the happenings, the ongoings of Flash Mob ENT. Get in there. Hey, don't take. I didn't take it this morning. I didn't take it last night. So tonight, before I go to bed, that's what I'm gonna do. Hey, tap in with that boy. Ear to the streets. What's up, big dog? Big salute to you. Make sure y'all follow. Ear to the Streets TV. Good content. What's up, big dog? I hope everything good your way. You in a good place and in a good space. Hey, man, I done talked enough. I'm ready to kick off this 3-case day, Freaky Friday. Welcome to work, detectives.
Here this morning, police are looking for a
The only detective agency capable of handling these grotesque and obscene cases. Look no further than the One's detective agency, where evidence does not matter. We lock you up and figure it out later.
Hey, what's up?
The One's detective agency, with your captain, UnoDaOne.
Welcome to the One's Detective Agency. I'm UnoDaOne. Welcome to work, detectives. Let's get to work.
Hours of Valentine's Day 2019, a woman named Olivia Jones walked the aisles of a local supermarket known as HEB Plus in preparation for dinner with her husband Chris. As she gathered the ingredients, she observed a bouquet of pink and red roses, colors that symbolize tenderness and passion. As Olivia exited the store with the roses in her cart, she was unaware that in less than 40 minutes, she would be dead. A horrible consequence of so-called toxic love. The police would find her on her bedroom floor in a quiet neighborhood in Beaumont, Texas. 11 minutes earlier, her loving husband Chris dialed 911.
Beaumont 911. What is the address of your emergency?
Olivia! Please, hurry. I just want to take the gun.
Somebody drop me a warrant. That boy Chris ain't, hurry. Somebody take the gun. Bitch, you got the gun. It's you, Chris. We in Texas. We in Beaumont. Hurry. Hurry up, please. Oh, my Lord. Hurry up. Boy, put that man in some handcuffs real quick.
You're cuffed, detective. Cuff him. Cuff him now.
Here we go. Sorry, guys.
Tell me
Hey,
what's
big
going on.
salute to that boy Ears.
Man,
I appreciate that, man. Big 912 shit, man. Big love, man. Love and support, bro. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Make sure y'all show love to that boy Ears for that big donation. Got us on the way. Big, man, much love, bro. Much love. I appreciate that.
home wife me shot in the head. Please,
Somebody shot in the head.
my wife, please, please, please.
Tell me,
Okay.
where is she shot?
In there.
I know, y'all. Hello, 911. Help! I need help. Please help me, help me, help me. My wife is shot in the head. Where is she shot?
You can't be serious. Are you absolutely clueless? What kind of question is that? Dispatch needs to be working at McDonald's, Burger King, or the local car wash. Damn, dispatch is dumb.
Tripping. You tripping, bro. Oh man, boy, this gonna be a long one. This gonna be a long one. Our first time in Beaumont, Texas. Maybe second time. And this what we get, bro. Let's get back to this case, cuz. Yeah, that was modesty typing. She would hit that thing hard too.
Okay, where in the head?
Take it and it went off.
We ain't even gonna make it to the first 2 minutes of this case. We ain't even gonna make it to the first 2 minutes of this case. That boy just said, where in the head? I'm gonna run this back so we can get the full grip and the magnitude of how this dispatch is really butchering this call. Let's go back to the top, man. Let's go.
In the early morning hours of Valentine's Day 2019, a woman named Olivia Jones walked the aisles of a local supermarket known as HEB Plus in preparation for dinner with her husband, Chris. As she gathered the ingredients, she observed a bouquet of pink and red roses, colors that symbolize tenderness and passion. As Olivia exited the store with the roses in her cart, she was unaware that in less than 40 minutes, she would be dead. A horrible consequence of quiet.
911. What is the address of your emergency?
Olivia! Please, hurry. Customer safety gun.
Tell me what's going on.
I'm at home wife me shot in the head. Please,
Somebody shot in the head.
my wife, please, please, please.
Tell me,
Okay.
where is she shot?
In the head.
Okay, where in the head?
Take it and it went off.
Okay. I want you to try to control the bleeding.
As soon as the
Woo! Dispatch. Dispatch slow as hell. How did this man get that job? Okay. I want you to control the bleeding. Like, how did he get this job, bro? How did the bro get the job? He done let too many folk die. Just the way he handling
call
his dispatch
disconnected,
duties.
officers headed on their way to the Beaumont, Texas home of Chris and Olivia, located at 5575
The third-
Pine Burr
the
Boulevard.
third cerebral
At
cortex of the
8:55 a.m.,
left-
they arrived. Officer Otis Butler was met by a familiar face. 40-year-old Christopher Ray Jones, who was visibly distressed. Officer Butler was close friends with Chris and his wife Olivia. His body cam was rolling while Chris urged the officers to hurry into the house.
I don't know.
In there, broken down on the dresser.
I didn't even ask this light to come on. See, this how my day going.
This way.
Right now. This how the day's going.
As alluded to earlier, the officers the bedroom and found Olivia lying on the floor.
Baby!
Sir. Okay. Step back. Step back.
What's up, Mr. Butler? I tried to take it.
Get his.
So during the time of your, oh, my wife being shot, what's up, Mr. Butler? Chris, you think anybody gonna believe any story you got going on? I'm distraught that I just found my baby shot in the head. My beautiful, beautiful wife, the mother of my children, I just discovered she's been brutally slain. What's up, my boy? Everything good your way? All right.
I should be ugly, but I just can't let it show, baby. I should be pretty, but I just can't let it show. I should be pretty, but I'm way too ugly. All the things you should have said, but you never said. And all the things you should have did, but you never did. You could have said I was ugly and you didn't. Oh, darling, you so cold.
Big love to that girl, Shells, for the super thanks. Thank you so much for the love and support. Thank you for being you. I appreciate you, love. Hey, man. Hey, what's up, Mr. Butler? Hey, Dogwell. Yeah, see, I know you ain't like Dogwell. My fault. But that's the type of dog this man is, bro. He on that bullshit, bro. Ears. My fault, bro. That's the K9 unit. When these folk be acting crazy like that, just say, man, get the dogs. We gonna sit the dogs on their ass. I had to sit the dogs on them. Back to the case.
Olivia was found face down with a gunshot wound to the back of her head. Astonishingly,
Miss
she was
Olivia.
still breathing. When the officers rolled her over, they discovered that the bullet had pierced through her right eye. The room she was found in was covered in blood, with spatter all over the wall.
You done shot that lady in the eye, boy. I wonder why. I wonder what made him do this.
The paramedics arrived, and while they tended to Olivia, the police secured the area. Officer Butler had Chris walk him through the events leading up to the shooting.
What happened? We had a disagreement. And I say, baby, if you're not working with me, you're working against me. I say, we've been doing this. My 19-year-old stepdaughter was 8. My 11-year-old was 1. I say, Olivia, we can't get it together. We can't be together. Okay. We got several reasons. And I say, I just want a divorce. And her reaction was, she got the gun? I said, give me the gun. She like, I don't remember which hand. I'm like, give me that gun. What is you doing? Stop trying to scare me. I took it. So when you grabbed it, went off? She yanked. I grabbed it and she yanked back. And the gun went off. Okay. The gun went off.
Chris's story immediately set off red flags.
I'm Olivia. You want a divorce, nigga? I grabbed it. I'm Chris. Olivia got the pistol at me. Like this. I grabbed it. Olivia, get that. Stop trying to scare me, girl. She yanked back. The bullet comes this way. Bah! So you telling me, Chris, she yanked back. The bullet shot. The bullet did this. Bah! And went back. It ain't the internet. It's a dog.
Doom. Do you wanna ride in the backseat of a caddy? Chop it up with an ugly dog. Do you wanna ride doom, doom, in the backseat of a caddy? Chop it up with an ugly dog. It was 7 PM, playing love to them hoes on the PM, CBC Grim, pulling with an ugly dog, chipping on a weed stem.
I don't know what Chris think we like play us for. She pulled back and the bullet hit a U-turn. The bullet did a U-turn. Like, oh, hold on, let me put my blank on. Let me turn back. Let me turn back around. He told on himself, and he black. He definitely finna go to prison. Chris, the lie detector, determined. Bruh, ears. Bruh, you a hood nigga, you done been out, you know what I'm saying? We done came from a different type of lifestyle. I know you ain't never seen nobody shoot no gun. Bah! And that thing do like this. Ah! Shoot nigga behind you. But I don't know what Chris thought we was. Boo Boo, the fool, born that night. Oh, dang, V, you didn't even tell me that I had them new boomerang bullets. You didn't even tell me. It was, oh, that's the figure 8. Oh, okay.
How could such a large man be overpowered by his significantly smaller wife? Chris dropped to his knees in anguish, but there were no tears as he asked Officer Butler if he could go check on Olivia.
That boy must have went to acting classes of Brunswick, Georgia, because that was...
No.
We ain't buying that.
Okay. Is she alive? Yeah, she is. She is. Got him. Is she alive, Mr. Butler? Please don't.
Gotcha. Y'all seen his face? Oh, she alive. Oh, she alive. That boy just let a turd roll out the leg of his shorts. That boy out the creek, boy. He done so. He's done.
Jail. You going to jail. You going to jail. Hot damn it, you going to jail. Lock his ass up. Lock his ass up. You going to jail. You going to jail. Yo ass.
My internet a little slow. It's tripping right now, so I done been on that Honda. I usually be stressed out. I just appreciate y'all vibing with me and letting us go through the technical difficulties together. We still gonna have a good time, and we still finna knock down all 3 of these cases.
Please don't tell me she's alive and she's not. Yeah, when I saw her, she was. She was talking? She wasn't talking. Is she breathing? It looked like she was breathing.
Look at him, scared.
Like, don't go in there, sir. Sir,
scared.
Stay right here with me, okay? Calm down. Calm down.
Upon learning that Olivia was still breathing, Chris's reaction seemed strangely devoid of relief or happiness. Another red flag for...
That boy he went from on his hands and knees, y'all. He went from on his hands and down, little baby. Oh, yeah. She alive. What? Oh, shit. Oh. Ain't no man finna go to... Oh, Lord, she alive. That boy went to concerned. That boy, how that old school song, I forgot who used to sing it, but it was, my mama used to play that boy. Ooh, I used to be on the way walking to Ridgely Elementary, and it used to be like, it's written all over your face. Sing it with me. You don't have to say a word. But Chris, it's over with, bro. It is over with. Hey, my boy V said, drop and give me 50. So pick your favorite emoji on the right-hand side. The heart, the smiley face, the celebration, the surprise eyes, or the 100. Hit that thing 50 times. When you hit it 50 times, Come on back in the comment and put 50. Drop and give me 50. Get into it. Ears, I appreciate that, man. You know, we trying to be something different. We trying to do something different. We appreciate you being in. We appreciate the support, bro. For sure. Thank you, Modesty, for the 50. Let's get back to this case for the internet. Pissed me off.
Officer Butler. Back inside the home, Olivia's wounds proved to be fatal, and just after 9 a.m., she was pronounced dead. Officers searched the rest of the home and noticed that in addition to the surveillance cameras installed on the
Internet
exterior
playing in
of
your
the house,
face all
there
the
were 2 more
time, boy.
cameras
They be
mounted in the
kill
living room.
you. Mom, YouTube be whipping your ass. Hey, that's what I feel like. It took some of that ashwagandha too, bro. It's just slow. Like, bro, I'm tripping, bro. Like, Rude Boys. Yes. You don't have to say a word. Hey, it's over. She alive. You see that boy, that little donkey done rolled down this leg. It shook.
Monitoring
Back to the case.
the interior of the house as well. They also discovered the gun that Olivia was shot with, a 9mm pistol covered in blood. However, they found it strange that the gun was in a different room from where the shooting took place. If Olivia was holding the gun when it went off, how did it end up in a different room? The only logical answer was that Chris must have moved it.
Absolutely, he moved it. That's the...
Following this discovery, the officers decided that the best course of action was to detain Chris until they had a better understanding of what really happened. As Chris was getting handcuffed, his 19-year-old daughter, Ariel, arrived at the house.
Oh.
She had already been contacted by Chris, who told her what had happened.
Bro, I'll get at least one day out the month of screaming where it's like shitty. It's like test your screaming abilities. That's what I say. This is want to test if you're a good host or not. Sheesh.
Devastated. While the officers tried to console Ariel, Chris was escorted to the back of a police cruiser. Lead Detective Mendy Freeman and Sergeant Yvette Barrero of the Forensics Unit arrived at the residence and were immediately
Hold up, detectives. Let's talk. Sergeant Yvette, I'm thinking that, I ain't never meet no man named Yvette. Cause that look like a fella. Am I a little off a little bit? Am I off a little bit? Like, y'all let me know. I ain't never seen no Yvette look like that.
She grabs a 9mm in that bedroom. She did that. He claims he reached for the gun to try to get it from her. And when he reached for it and they struggled over it, boom.
At that moment, Olivia's sister Angela arrived at the scene, and Ariel once again broke out into hysterics. All of the evidence was collected and sent to the crime lab. Chris was brought down to the station where they took photos of his hands still covered.
Y'all, bear with me one moment. What I'm going to do, I'm finna reset this. I'm finna refresh this because I wanted to go smoothly. I don't want it to be choppy and doing all this because I don't know what's going on. So we're gonna take a quick little break. Don't go nowhere, but I want y'all to enjoy this. Remember, 5:51.
Damn, BT.
I came up in the field.
Morning hours, a valid minute gap in the footage.
That's true, man. Dirty circle. I took my cleats off from calling plays. I came up in the field. Gotta keep them monitoring spirits off because they just keep it tagged. Cause when you having shit your way.
And Sergeant Yvette Barrero of the forensics unit arrived at the residence and were immediately caught up to speed.
According to him, she grabs a 9mm in their bedroom. She did that. He claims he reached for the gun to try to get it from her. And when he reached for it and they struggle over it, boom.
At that moment, Olivia's sister seen, and Ariel once again broke out into hysterics. All of the evidence was collected and sent to the crime lab. Chris was brought down to the station where they took photos of his hands still covered in blood.
They're waiting for the lead detectives. They're going to be the ones that actually interview. So.
When the detectives finally arrived at the station, they started Chris's interview by asking him what caused the argument. He said that he felt as if Olivia wasn't pulling her weight in the relationship.
I am very particular. If you're that, that's true. I am very particular. You strive for the best for people. I work really hard, and I don't make excuses for myself, and I don't accept excuses for anybody else.
After telling her that he wanted a divorce, she went to the bedroom and grabbed the gun.
What did you say?
Wait a minute. You serious? Really? This is not going to solve anything.
Okay.
You know, this is not. You do not want to do that. Put that freaking gun down. Before you make a mistake and hurt yourself. She was crying. She was crying.
Chris handed over his cell phone, which had access to the home security camera footage.
Say you want to access just that camera. You touch that. And that's just that camera. Okay. You follow what I'm saying? So far. Let's go back to devices. Yes, sir. And everything is labeled. Carport. Backyard, front door, back.
Ears. I swear these people come in here and they already know they should ask for a lawyer, but they get in here and feeling that they can spin on the police and beat them. Like I can talk my way out of this. You can't talk your way out of evidence, bro. You can't talk your way out of blood spatter. You can't talk your way out of the forensics. He is so much bigger than her. Absolutely. He is absolutely so much bigger. I believe she was one that wanted the divorce. Me too. And then he's talking about, I work too hard. I don't make excuses. That's giving me the fact that, oh, you want a divorce. You're not taking half of what I worked so hard for. I don't make excuses for myself type vibe. What y'all thinking? Y'all thinking that was the motive? I'm thinking that was the motive. Let's get back to it.
Door, laundry room, inside garage.
A big kitchen. Jackass.
The police examined.
Hey, Ears, that boy is
footage.
The biggest jackass in the shed. Internet's tripping. Hold on. Like, I don't know what's going on today. We don't ever have no type of problem like this, huh?
This story. At 8:41 a.m., Olivia can be seen going about her morning routine in the kitchen. Then, all of a sudden, the footage cuts out. 3 minutes later, at 8:44,
that bitch done went and disconnected that camera. That's where he walked to because he knew at that moment I'm finna kill him.
a.m. The video is back up, and Chris is captured frantically pacing around the house while on the phone with 911. 11 minutes later, at 8:55 a.m., the responding officers can be seen entering the residence. That means that Olivia must have been shot during this 3-minute gap in the footage. In the interrogation room, was asked why this footage was missing. He claimed that he had no idea.
We're still trying to pull up these videos here, okay? Why would there be no recordings on them? I don't know. You're a liar. But like I said, the internet, you can go through days and it pretty much does it. We shouldn't have bought that. You just keep, like, you can pick whatever day you want and it's never going to be consistent. That's why I say it was a waste of money.
Well, I'm wanting desperately to find some video on here that corroborates what you're telling us, but almost all the videos start right after this event happened.
Chris had a bunch of excuses, from internet problems to not charging the camera properly. But at this point, the detectives were taking anything Chris said with a grain of salt. It seemed more likely that Chris, the only one with access to the footage, had tampered with it. Since they did not...
See, he really thought he was smarter than the police, bro. A 3-minute window just missing. Then all of a sudden, the camera back on, and then you walk back out in the front. Oh, my baby. My baby. Oh. Dummy, you should have unplugged it for the whole month. Look at his hell. A lawyer might have got him out, but he talking. It's and that camera that even the camera is circumstantial. You know what I'm saying? But you can't deny the trajectory of the bullet, bro. The shit didn't do a U-turn. You know? That boy, he over here, dog. He flamed. All I know is after his interrogation.
Man, he going to jail tonight. Talking about the homie in the gray and the black. You know the facts, I never relax. Everything luxury tax. And everybody here getting videos. Make sure you put a little money in the sack. What's wrong with him? Going to jail.
Now go ahead and do my initial. She pulls it. Give me the okay. And I go. I'm sorry. You're good. No, you're good. I don't the chair. I'm sorry. You're fine. I like the chair, man.
You get the bow. It's still shooting at you, fool. It ain't gonna go bow in her eye. She got shot in the right eye. It went through her right eye. Come on, bro. How you gonna that? Even your reenactment was bull.
Lying. Why you always lying? Oh my God. Stop
all that line. Let's get back to the case. Okay, now we rolling, y'all. We rolling.
She should be shot in the back of her right head.
I'm ready now.
Did you feel me twist your? Did you feel me twist back here? Did you feel me twist your? I twisted.
With each question asked, it seems as if Chris was improvising the answer, actively trying to make the puzzle pieces fit together rather than telling the truth. The detectives ended their initial interview feeling more suspicious of Chris than ever. They then moved on to other members of the family, starting with Olivia's sister, Angela.
Olivia Jones.
Now, if y'all knew that Chris was going upside Olivia Cocomelon, and y'all ain't do nothing about it, y'all should be held liable too.
It's your sister, right? We've been talking a lot lately. We talk every day. I drop her baby to her at the tax office. She's always been timid about everything. But she was the type that whatever went on in their home, she would keep it there.
Yeah. She's kind of a private
person.
Yeah.
She loved her baby so much that she thought she had to live for them. You know, she would never.
Angela went on to reveal the extent of Chris's control over Olivia.
She can't talk on.
He looked like a control freak too, though.
He controlled the finances. He never wanted to be in a person.
I just be wondering, like, where they brothers and uncles? Like, y'all couldn't get together, have a group mail meeting, and come back to bro like, hey, Krewe, let me holler.
And another thing, if you coming with that drama and that negativity,
Nobody know how to mop or mink in the family. Nobody is a mop or minker. Sad. Let me say this again. I'm no gangster. I am not a gangster at all. I ain't the biggest nigga in the world. I ain't the baddest in the world. I done took some L's in my life. I almost got knocked out by a 60-year-old. Shout out to Coach Melvin. That boy fought Bernard Hopkins, though. That boy hands is real. Okay? But I ain't finna let you do that shit to my family members. You gonna have to fight me. Me and her gonna be laying in the bed together. Her right eye black, my left eye black. That's how you gonna have to whip us. But every day you gonna know. And if you whip me too many times, and I'm like, hey man, say man. Police. Because I don't want to kill you, but I will. But police. Ain't nobody strong enough to dial 911. Ain't nobody. But let's get on back here, man.
Presence of her family.
2 days in a row. 2 days in a row, ain't nobody do shit. Why they just let this girl get beat and killed and shot in the eye.
Okay. But she would have to step off, and when he would call, and all you could hear was him screaming and yelling in the phone. His character is agitation. Like, his character is to be aggressive.
Aggressive to women. Aggressive to women.
I just don't get it. Because all she wanted, my sister was a married type. All she wanted was to be loved. Yeah. She loved love. Like, she loved her babies. She wanted to live.
She's a hopeless romantic, bro.
To make matters worse, Chris's ex-wife Letitia, who he initially met back in 1999, corroborated his pattern of controlling and aggressive behavior.
I met Chris Jones in.
Tisha got her ass whipped. Tisha got her ass whipped too. They ain't report his ass. So his pattern of abuse kept escalating and getting worse because he was getting away with it. He was that big intimidating factor of women. You ain't hear one of these folk come up. Yeah, but I met Chris at this, but we had a tussle. That boy we done got into nothing. All these women getting their ass whipped. The sister, it's a pattern with these types. It's a pattern with these types, bro.
In 1999. It was just like a constant.
Years, bro. Like that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, where we from, bro? Where we from, bro? Nah, bro. Yes. If we can't, bitch, we gonna jump on your ass. You not finna do nothing to our sisters and aunties. You not finna do that. You not finna do that, bro. But you will get some broomsticks, baseball bats, some. Stop it, bro. It's not going down. It's not no easy victory.
He choked me out, drug me through the house. My skin was missing off my back. One time he bit my hand. He had this bite marks in my hand.
Chris is a bitch, and I got the special dog for him. Call Dr. Nibbles. You a ugly little dog. 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 We feeling the grips, they bumps, the bumps. I'm a ugly little dog, and you know it. Letitia had to say, man. It ain't Chris, boy. He weak sauce, boy.
This was what it was. If the house not clean, he's told me that he would kill me if I was to ever.
That boy wanted a servant. If the house ain't clean, I'd kill you.
Believe him. Told me how he would do it. The reason I never said anything or went for help was because I was extremely in fear of my life. Because I knew and I felt in my heart that he would kill me.
And most damning of all were the allegations made by Olivia's daughter Ariel during.
And that's the whole thing, Modesty. That privacy is a shield for abusers. Oh, I don't like my women talking. Keep all that shit private. I like my girl to have a girl group to go bounce off female energy and shit. Oh, he up here tripping. But you got to be trusted friends. That's why you got to have friends of 20 plus years or so that know you through your growth, that seen you through your pattern. So I like my girl to have some other females, some good women in her life. She can bounce some shit off when I get to tripping. For sure. That's just me. I'm different on that case. Damn, bro. He just came in here and shook his little hair, and I seen it, on her face. But that's abusers usually try to isolate you, straight up. And he looked like one of them abusers that go to the gym to try to look fat, swole, ain't got no definition like me.
In her interview, she explained what it was like living at the house with her mom and Chris.
One time they were arguing, and I heard
this
her
the daughter.
say she couldn't breathe. I would see bruises on her. It broke her down to the point where she believed what he said.
Mm-hmm.
You won't be nothing without stuff like that.
Right.
Everybody knows my mom. Everybody knows my mom. Everybody knows that we were her world.
With each person interviewed, the allegations against Chris were
That's the
stacking higher
ex-wife.
and higher. They doubled back with him, urging him to tell the
Hey, I
truth.
ain't gonna lie, Chris be picking some pretty one, but ooh, yeah.
About what actually happened to the missing footage.
Yeah.
I look guilty. I deleted those videos. I look guilty.
Not if you say right now, what you just said a little while ago. I freaked out. I panicked. I did some stuff I shouldn't have done. Is that one of them?
Yes.
Like, hey, lock him up, but we don't need no. We can book Chris. We can book Chris, big dumbass. Put the warrant in there. We finna lock his country ass lap up right now. Book him.
No, he's with me. Murder 1, 7 counts. You've got nothing, McGarrett. I've got you, Johnny. With a lock on it. Book him, Dano. That plane leaves in 15 minutes. You got your ticket. Be on it. And tell your friends in Detroit the deal is off. Permanently.
Yeah, be clean though. Miguel, and tell your friends in Detroit the deal's off permanently. Hey man, we was having some internet issues earlier. It just all thanks, Muff. I didn't give you no love. Thank you for that super thanks. Thank you for that super chat. Thank you, Shell. Thank you, Ears. I appreciate y'all. I don't know if I gave y'all love. I think I did, but I think I forgot I didn't see Muff until it just popped back up. Thank you for the love and support. I put a little goal in there to see if we reach it. I ain't even mention it. Thank y'all, man. We getting there.
How many did you delete?
I don't know.
I got panicked and I deleted the camera. Just go to jail. Just go to jail.
For somebody to do something that looks really bad.
Who else did it? My daughter?
Confession was a much-needed win for the detectives. There was still no trace of those crucial 3 minutes of footage. However, the detectives did their due diligence. They spent the days combing through all available footage from the house to see for themselves what daily life was like for the Jones family. In these recordings, the true nature of Chris and Olivia's relationship was on full display.
Then you're gonna be looking stupid.
They're gonna be.
Look on the floor. Look on the floor. Look on the floor, Mike. Look on the floor. Look on the floor.
Oh yeah. Hey, and if this is triggering to anyone that ever dealt with an abusive person like this or been with a controlling person like this, I apologize. This is not my intentions. I didn't even know what this case was going to be, but I can see where this can be triggering. Like, he's standing over her, right? He's standing over her like, look at the floor, wife. Bitch, that's your job to take out the trash. You the nigga. You the man. You the man. That's your job. It's trash on the floor. Pick it up. You got 2 legs and 2 arms too, fool. Like Modesty said, he went from that black girl because that black girl wasn't serving him. And he got this nice young white lady.
Look on the floor. Look on that. Why is that like that? You're not paying attention.
Okay, please.
You weren't worried about the son of a bitch a minute ago. That's your mother. me like that, bitch. I'm not playing with you. Lazy. You want to do some shit, not enough? Listen, give it here. You got all the goddamn answers. You don't do a goddamn thing around this right. This your ass, bitch. That's clean dish. That's clean.
I didn't want to. They fell on the floor, so I didn't want to reuse them.
You look at it. You don't pay attention when.
That's tough. That's tough. It's crazy, man. Like I don't, Anita. I don't know why you can't hear because my mic is functioning. I'm not sure. Maybe you need to go down and come back out. Matter of fact, Anita, thank you for being here. When you get straight on desk duty, you probably can hear.
Get in here. Get in here. You're the first late detective to come to my office. You know what? It's not my office anymore. It's your office now, late detective. Desk duty. And clean it up in here. Looks like a pig's been living in here.
Welcome in, Anita. Welcome in. Welcome in. Back to the case. He a dog, though. He a dog. You see how he handled it? Shoving her, pushing her around for some trash that fell out of the trash can on the floor. Then he went to telling her she ain't doing nothing right. Like,
What you doing? You all over the place, Olivia. You ain't got the chance to claim no.
it's crazy.
Wall. Who you burning now?
Me.
Harriet don't live here. It's you.
Appreciate you, Nita.
It always been you.
Y'all can hear me? My sound, let's do a sound check real quick. Y'all can hear me? Y'all can hear me? Somebody let me know if they can't hear me. Nita said she can't hear me. Let me know if y'all can hear me.
Would take any chance that he could to bully Olivia, constantly putting her worth into question, even humiliating her in front of her own daughter.
When I got the show, you didn't have a job. You collected unemployment. You just had off. And most men in this world want a woman that got what? You wouldn't be doing this if I wouldn't have got upset. You would have bagged that. Life would be so much easier for me if you start thinking. You do dumb because you don't think.
This footage shed light on Chris's true colors and confirmed the allegations of abuse from Olivia's family. Detectives also looked into Chris's criminal records and discovered that he had a history of violent charges.
Look at his ass. Look at ladies, like y'all be letting these folk like they be doing something to y'all. Y'all be letting men like this. Y'all be letting men like look at him. Look at him.
Including multiple assaults
Where's
in
the hairline
1996 and a domestic assault in 1998, which landed him in jail for a brief period of time. Even though they were still waiting for ongoing forensic analysis results, authorities believed that they had enough evidence to place charges against Chris.
News this morning, a Beaumont man is now facing murder charges in a Valentine's Day shooting of his wife. Police say this man, Christopher Ray Jones, who worked as a correctional counselor at the Beaumont Federal Prison, killed his wife, Olivia.
Chris was charged with first-degree murder and second-degree manslaughter in April of 2019. But unexpectedly, within 24 hours after being charged, he was released on a $150,000 bond and was put under...
How? Because he plugged in, because he was 12. Thank y'all for letting me know. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. Thank you.
house arrest with a GPS monitor.
Now, a man charged with murdering his wife is back at their home.
40-year-old Christopher Ray Jones was arrested and charged with shooting his wife in the face on Valentine's Day. His bond was set at $150,000. He paid and is now out.
Many taking to social media to voice their concerns, stating things like, "Can't believe he's out on a $150,000 bond. That's crazy. What's wrong with our system?" And, "Can't believe they would make his bond so low that he got out. He should not be walking the streets."
Wow.
Y'all, I did not shoot nobody or nothing. But my bond to get out was $52,000 for fighting for assault with a deadly. How he only get 100 for killing his wife? Well, when you plugged in with the blue, you plugged in with the blue.
Out on bail, Christopher was allowed to continue operating the Jones family business, a food truck called One Plate at a Time. The judge allowed Chris to work while out on bail since the food truck is directly beside his home. However, this decision was controversial amongst Olivia's family and the community. They knew Chris was the only person with Olivia at the time of her death. And
that boy out here living life with a body on him.
All seemed to believe that he had killed her.
This food truck on Concord Road in Beaumont is a hot topic on social media. It's not generating rave reviews from many, but condemnation from a grieving family.
I don't see how would anyone want to support
That's
someone who murdered their wife on Valentine's Day, which is a day that he was supposed to celebrate love. And the day that she was going to celebrate that with him, he decides to take her life.
Chris's image was tainted even further when the results from the crime lab came in. The bloodstain patterns at the crime scene indicated that the gunshot wound could not have happened in the way that Chris described it. Additionally, investigators found no gunshot residue on Olivia's hands, indicating that there was no way
that girl ain't shoot herself. We knew that. That boy said it was a boomerang bullet. But Shell, you said, where's DB? Remember DB said he had his shift. He started having to come in a little earlier. So he'll be back next week. So he let us know that he just be tapping in when he can this week because he ain't earlier. One murder at a time should have been the name of that food truck. I would not buy no
when it went off. There was, however, gunshot residue on Chris's hands and clothing. Despite all of the evidence pointing towards Chris, he pled not guilty to his charges. But before his trial would take place, Olivia's family held a gathering to honor her memory.
This Valentine's Day,
Praying for you.
purple and red balloons filled Rogers Park.
Purple means domestic violence, and red was one of her favorite colors.
1 year ago today,
That's sad.
Joshua Simmons lost his sister.
She's gorgeous.
Valentine's Day was one of her favorite holidays.
I would give almost anything to have her back right now.
What's this year been like for you and your family?
If you can wrap it up in one word, it would be frustrating.
Frustrated with the fact that Jones isn't behind bars. Now the family wants to raise awareness for domestic violence. But
That's
more than
crazy that he
anything,
plugged
they
in with
want
Beaumont and
justice
Beaumont
for
just let him
Olivia.
walk around where he committed the murder at. At the same house. How you let the murder suspect back to the murder house where he committed the crime? That gives me time to clean up and move stuff around, adjust it. Like, how is that possible? Not that murder burger.
After finally having an opportunity to celebrate Olivia's life, her loved ones would once again have to face her death during Chris's upcoming trial. The courtroom was packed with family members from both sides. It had been over 3 years since Olivia's death, and despite the
It's a new true crime. We used them before, Unseen. Y'all let me know if we vibing. They give us a little more detail into the murder.
They all wanted the same thing.
That boy whole
justice for
head
Olivia.
gray.
Prosecutors Jimmy Ham and Mike Laird described Chris as an abusive partner with a violent past, and it was only a matter of time before something like this happened. Chris's defense attorney, Ryan Gertz, argued that Chris only grabbed the gun because Olivia was recklessly handling the weapon, putting both herself and Chris in a dangerous predicament.
That's, boy, you good. Ryan, boy, that was that's a reasonable doubt, creator. Ryan, I can't even knock you, Ryan. You, boy, yo.
Forensic pathologist Celestina Rossi provided critical bloodstain analysis and confirmed that Olivia did not have any gunshot residue on her, contradicting the defense's claims that her death was merely an accident. The testimonies and evidence combined ultimately overpowered the defense team. And on February 8th, 2022, Christopher Ray Jones was found guilty for the murder of his wife, Olivia Jones.
1,118 days. That's how long Olivia Jones's family says they've waited for this.
And that boy been free whole time.
Moment. The moment when Olivia's husband, Christopher Jones, was found guilty of murder. Olivia died at the hands of her husband on Valentine's Day 2019, and instead of spending a lifetime behind bars,
we elected to agree with the state to a 30-year sentence because of the potential risk of, an even higher sentence.
In exchange, Christopher waived his right to appeal the conviction. After the judge handed down this sentence, Olivia and Christopher's 2 daughters took the stand. Looking directly at their father, they described the impact of Olivia's death. The youngest daughter, who is only 11 when her mother died, said, quote, "I'll forgive you one day, but right now I can't." Throughout the trial, the prosecution described a history of abuse that finally blew up. Defense attorney Ryan Getz argued a different version of events.
I think that we'll never know what happened in that room. Ultimately, my impression from the jurors is that they just didn't believe Chris's version of events, and that really only left the one alternative.
This was an emotional day for Olivia's family. As they were leaving the courtroom, they were encouraging each other, saying today was all about Olivia and she won.
Christopher Jones is currently serving his sentence in the John M. Wynn Unit in Huntsville, Texas.
Man, bruh. How y'all feel about case 1, man? Hey, here said, gotta be fair. It's supposed to be innocent until proven guilty. If you're not a threat to social flight risk, you're supposed to get a bond. Yeah, I understand, but they dropped his bond too low. He blatantly murdered his wife in cold blood, then went back. We don't know if he gonna go try to off the kids and nothing. You know what I'm saying? So they should have at least gave. That was kind of like a pop on the wrist for 1,000 days. That boy was, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was crazy. It was crazy. That hairstyle, it was a peewee. That boy had a peewee. And Gertz was a good defense. You could have got a L with no P. He gave you a 30. You'll probably do 10 of the 30 and get released on some good behavior because you had, police ties. So to me, oh boy, Chris won. He won. Hey man, that was only part one of 3. How y'all do 3? Like this or like this? How y'all do 3? Which one feel right to you? But Chris is for sure. Definitely. Hey, let's get to the next case. We ain't got all day to do nothing, man. We already booked them. We're going to keep it moving. Let's go.
Yeah, it's a female. Holy shit.
When officers swarm into the house of 31-year-old Tori Moore, nothing could have prepared them for the horrors they're about to encounter.
She's pregnant with your baby. I'm going to say flat out, you shot her. This is your opportunity to tell the story.
That's off the record. It's from me.
Dang, Ears. I appreciate you sharing that. I hate that you had to go through that, bro. Like, dang, I hate you had to go through that, bro. My daddy did 24 years and been free for 10. Dang, bro, we got to chop it up. Man. For sure. Damn. That's heavy, bro.
Just us. Just us. He turned off the recorder. Okay. You shot her. There's no cameras in here. You shot her.
On December 8th, 2022, a dispatcher in Montgomery County, Maryland, receives a disturbing 911.
Okay. We get some different places besides Ohio and Florida and New Mexico. We done here. Maryland this time. Yeah, the last one was Texas. Okay.
call. What they don't know is that answering this call will
see,
put them into a case.
I done got into the cases. My fault. Before we get into this next case, man, drop and give me a quick 75. 75 celebrations. Because we having a good time. We made it to Friday. It's the end of the week of the last day. Give me 75 celebrations, man. Hit that thing. And when you come back, when you do your 75 celebrations, put 75 in the comments and we back on this case, man. Thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for rocking with me.
So twisted that it will change the department's history forever.
Montgomery County 911, what's the address of the emergency? The Shell station on the corner of Lockwood and New Hampshire Avenue. They just got robbed and somebody got shot. I don't know if somebody got shot, but I heard gunshots. Can I give you his description while it's still in my head? Yes, go ahead. He had pants, a blue shirt with a blue do-rag covering his head, with a gray hat, with a blue hoodie, and then a tan coat. He walked from the gas station.
Ooh, she was sharp. She described that boy to a damn T. Good work, detective, lady, baby girl.
Now that's what you call being trained properly. I like what you did there, detective. Good work.
Ear said they gave him life, but life used to be 25 years back in the 80s. I think it's like 14 now, bro. And that's why I be trying to say that they'll get that time. He get 30 years. He gonna do 10, and they gonna let him wag, man. They gonna let old boy Chris wag. 75. Thank you, Modesty. Thank you, Shell. Thank you, Muff. Thank you, me. She knows the other lady from last week. Had to. Oh, give my middle child a happy birthday too. Shout out Jaden. Happy birthday. Y'all, hey, give Jaden that love, man. Happy 22nd birthday. Hey, she didn't miss nothing. Happy birthday, Jaden. Let's get back to the case, man. Case 2.
Over across the street. He's barely breathing, but he's been
life
shot
should be life.
Twice. He's been shot in the heart area. I don't think. Okay. And about how many minutes ago did this happen? This as soon as I called you, probably a minute. Is there only one person that's shot? There's only one person that's shot. Okay. And the suspect was walking away? He walked away. He walked into the oncoming apartments across the street, so I don't know where he went from there. Okay, one moment.
Seconds after this first call, the dispatchers flooded by calls reporting the same incident. Sensing an emergency.
That boy just gunned that man down in a gas station. Good night. Good. But get them cuffs for bro. Drop the warrants in there, but we got to get the cuffs for him.
Your cuffs, detective. Cuff him. Cuff him now.
With that. That boy savage, boy.
Emergency. A team of officers is dispatched to the scene, along with the paramedics.
Where is he?
Damn, so if them boys get a life with possibility of parole, they can get out from a life sentence in 7 years. That's a dog, boy. That's crazy, boy.
But reality comes crashing down as paramedics initiate CPR on the victim. They've arrived too late. The victim is already deceased. This realization sets the investigation into motion. With the body sent for an autopsy, officers begin interviewing the store staff, who are visibly shaken by what they've just witnessed.
Did you guys see anything?
What the manager of the store reveals to the officer only makes one thing clear. This isn't the first time the suspect has caused trouble.
Called so many times for this guy. Cops, they don't catch him. They do so many stupid stuff and people gotta be like this.
If you saw anything that could be helpful to us to try to catch the guy,
he would have been banned from my stove.
Seeing much, or you do?
This guy comes every day.
Okay.
So,
during the
Because he's
day?
in an apartment.
So what he does is he comes, he stays outside in front of and
Okay.
he puts money. When they don't give it to him, he just,
Oh, they check with family usually deny the first two, though. Okay, first two times.
I don't
Okay,
know, last
damn.
week maybe It's a Wednesday.
Yes.
Or I'll say
So
Thursday.
14 years,
Or Wednesday.
they can do it like, that's how the
He was
life,
here,
14
and,
years.
he was
Okay,
doing
I can
too
understand that
much
now.
outside and inside. So
I didn't know that. I
told
didn't
this
know
guy
that.
to
Appreciate
leave.
you sharing that information too, bro.
He don't want to leave.
Huh?
So he didn't want to leave.
Okay.
So I called the cop, and they came, but when they arrived, he already left.
Let's try to move your hand off the camera.
He already told me that.
He did?
Yeah, he told me that he's going to shoot me.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I'm going to get you outside. That's
She
what he
heard
told
me.
Okay.
And he knows my car because he always stand outside.
Correct.
When I come in the morning when I park,
Yeah.
he knows me. But,
Okay.
so we did a trespass this guy before.
Damn, that's real.
Okay. And but he keeps coming.
As the officers are provided with the prior reports, they turn back to the manager, hoping to understand the reason he targets this place again and again, and they are about to get their first real lead.
How many times would you say you've seen him? Every day. Every day you see him?
Because every day he's gay outside and he asks people for money. So there's a lot of footage for him.
He asking for money.
Have
He
you ever
trapping
seen him
at your
wearing the
store.
clothes he was wearing today? Yes. Yes. Same clothes. What about a week ago? Was he wearing the same clothes or different clothes? Do you remember?
I would say it's kind of the same, I would say.
Okay.
He always say, I'm the king, I'm the froze. That's what he uses.
I'm the king.
Yeah, that's what he said so many times. He just, he have a kind of some belief, I think. He always, doing some it on his hand like this. Because I live Silver Spring. So
He's throwing up gang signs
We're
at
doing
you.
everything. We have more.
He's talking about you always do
officers
something
coming
with
in
these
from other
fingers
districts to
like
try to find
this.
them. We have the helicopter up right now, okay?
He
Yeah, I
throwing
understand,
gang
but,
signs
the
at the
problem is,
man.
like, we called so many times, we were asking, this for protection because this place is a business.
Had to let go of
place,
that
and
anger
a lot
to
of
grow.
times, a lot
For
of
sure.
stealing happens.
For
We
sure,
called
bro.
100 times the
I'm
cops,
glad
they
you
always come late because they have
working
so
and
many
doing that
issues.
shadow work, bro.
Yes.
Growth
Last
is
week
great.
when I called,
I love
they
seeing my
supposed
brothers
to call
grow.
him because he don't drive, he walks.
Okay.
He walks those air, so
Okay.
we
Yes.
can easily get him. And still, I don't think we went far away. Maybe
Okay.
most of the time he stays in Silver Spring downtown. Even when I'm driving, I look at so many times.
I would let them
So
ladies.
we
They
can
ain't
do
about
that.
to
He
snow
just
clothes
walks.
today. We gotta go home.
One detail stands out amongst the others. The suspect has been arriving on foot from across the street, meaning he lives disturbingly close by. The information puts officers
Look,
on
he
high
beefing
alert.
now.
With the killer on the loose in the close vicinity, they know he could strike again at any moment. While a helicopter sweeps the area, officers review the CCTV footage from the convenience store. What they discover will send everyone reeling. The horrifying footage shows that at around
Dang.
3 p.m., a man enters the
Switched
store
it over
and walks
to the
straight
24.
into the food section. After a while, he reappears with a bottle of iced tea, but it turns out he has no intention of buying it. Instead, he opens the bottle and, without any hesitation, starts drinking. Within moments, the 61-year-old cashier, Ayalu Wandamu, confronts him for his behavior, and that's when things take a terrible turn. A small confrontation quickly escalates into a heated argument, after which the man strikes him with an object. But Ayalu doesn't step back. In retaliation, he strikes back at the man with a metal pole, not realizing it's about to cost him his life. The fight ultimately ends when the man pulls out a gun and unleashes a barrage of gunshots at Ayalu, killing him instantly. The CCTV footage proves to be a game changer in the case, with the suspect's face.
So the suspect hit the cash register dude with an object. The cash register dude pick up a metal pipe, swing it at him. That boy upped the pipe and ended his life. Sheesh. Like, why are we still there? Shell said my cousin got life with possibility of parole in 94. He got caught up with the new change in law because it was 7 years. He ended up doing 24 years. He got out of 2018. Good night. Ricky Johnson lives here and he has life sentence but was wrongfully convicted of murdering an Asian lady and cutting off her boobs. And he did over 20 years. Eesh.
Clearly visible. The officers now move to review the public CCTV camera located right across the street.
Justice system is fudged. Even when you get convicted, you can still wag.
Man and walking toward White Oak Apartments,
That boy ain't
situated
got no
nearby.
pep in his step or nothing.
Further checking into the building security footage confirms the man's residential address. Acting immediately, officers issue an urgent warrant to search his house. But little do they know that this search warrant won't just lead them to their suspect. It will also lead them to the man who killed his wife. Their suspect is but also to the horrifying secrets he's been hiding beyond those doors.
You don't want to go back there if you don't have to. It's pretty bad. I know. Why you want to sip in cold?
Oh, at the beginning of the case, it was a dead body in the house. It was a dead girl body in the house. That's why he acting like this. That's why he ain't give it. That's why he up the tool and burnt the old boy in broad daylight and walked off like it was nothing. That boy had already committed murder. That boy had already, it's a dead body in his house. Probably his girlfriend, a woman. Dang, I just remembered that at the beginning of the case being refreshed with that scene when he was holding his hands up. Holy smokes, we just witnessed two murders in one. What? Yeah, he lost all his use. He out of there. It's a woman.
Try and get you some clothes and get you out of here, okay?
Just moments after entering the apartment, officers sense something's wrong. A strong, putrid smell hangs in the air, one eerily similar to a dead body. Following the stench, they start searching his room. What they discover next turns their suspicion
right there,
into horrifying reality.
Right by the bed.
Yeah, that's a female. Holy.
See, I told you. I told you it was right there by the, she was curled up, fetal position.
Mike, you think a female? Yeah, that's a female. Wonder if that was mom. Could this be mom? FYI, I'm hot, obviously, but could this be mom?
Yeah, I don't know.
No
one else was supposed to be in this apartment.
Under his bed, the officer discovers what appears to be the body of a dead woman. The body's already in an advanced stage of decomposition, suggesting she's been dead for a very long time now. Initially, the body's assumed to be his mom's, until the suspect says something that will change everything they think they know.
Anyone search her? I have not. To my knowledge, she has not been searched. We just want to check the pocket. They searched me. I know. We get it. We do it like 5 times, brother. It's just procedure.
Oh, what up? My phone? I need to text my mother and send her some messages.
Where do you think it is, sir? Huh? The phone? I think it was. I saw it.
Okay, we'll make sure.
Yeah, they'll bring it.
Maybe that's not mom.
After collecting the suspect's phone,
that's not mom. That's his baby mama.
Officer stays back to examine the victim while others escort the suspect to the police station. That's when a chilling realization sets in.
I really thought that was mom. I was shocked when he's like, "Can I text mom?" I mean, I guess I figured it was his mom.
Wow.
The leasing office said no one else was supposed to be in.
With that, they begin searching for more evidence in the house, anything that can help them identify the body.
If we were talking about maybe there's shelter.
Nope.
Casings that
nope.
You want me to?
They don't.
Get these garbage bags. I don't think we ever did.
The search reveals a sword and some shell casings with the gun lying beside them. However, nothing confirms the identity of the dead victim. With nothing to go on, officers send the body for an autopsy and secure the last traces of evidence before leaving
I think
the
the
scene.
justice system is trash because the judges don't sentence their friends, families, and skin folks like they do others.
For the next 2 days, officers will continue gathering evidence about the killer and his past.
For real.
He was identified as 31-year-old Tory Moore, who lived with his 28-year-old girlfriend, Denise Middleton, the same woman found dead in his apartment.
Damn.
Armed with this information, officers now bring Tory in for interrogation. But getting answers from Tory won't be easy.
I don't really know how to explain it, you know? Like, I feel like I'm having deja vu, man. Like, I'll be honest with you, I'm trying to figure out if I'm in the exact same cell I was in last time.
Are you by yourself?
Yeah. I mean, yo, it's kind of crazy. The irony of this, like, I'm like, for some reason, I feel like I'm in the exact same cell from last time. This one right here might be one for the books. As in, famous.
Oh.
You said why? Yeah. So I've been planning on writing a book. Honestly, you know, I just didn't quite get around with it. So well, I actually started on one. Yeah. And I think some of my notes. But I plan on writing all different types of books. But personally, this right here, I feel like this is definitely, you know what I'm saying? story for the book. You know what I'm saying?
People would read it.
It reminds me of the story. I don't know. It's Al Pacino and Rapinello. Right.
The moment officers sit down with them, they realize they're dealing with someone completely unhinged.
What?
Tori has no grasp.
What? Man, somebody drop me a medical warrant. Boy, I need to go to the crazy hospital for sure.
This one right here isn't wrapped too tight. We can't send this one to regular jail. Lock him up and send him to the crazy house.
That boy crazy.
Of the horrors he's committed. Instead, without remorse, he expresses his desire to turn his crimes into a book. Sensing the right time, officers slowly steer the conversation towards his first crime, asking him why he killed Ailu.
The only reason why I stopped was because I was trying to think, do I want to get me a tea or not? This dude, these Ethiopian dudes.
There's way more than this story.
Right.
You know,
Ethiopian dudes.
You've killed.
I didn't just go in there and just
but at the end of the day, But at the end of the day, like a homicide is basically, killing another person. Like when a police officer shoots somebody, right? It's a homicide. It's ruled a homicide.
Right.
But every homicide may have an excuse behind it. Like an officer said, "Oh, dude pulled out a gun on me. Dude pulled out a knife on me," stuff like that. So you can't just be like, "All right, well, they killed him, so I guess it is what it is." So behind every one of those cases is way more of a story.
With that, officers ask him to explain what happened in the store that led to Ailu's death.
I just happened like me, do I want to get me a tea before I leave the store? And the manager said something to me about you can't be in the store that long or something. I'm like, yo, dude, I ain't even been here that long. You know what I'm saying? So then I approached him, I'm like, what are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? And he want to get on rah-rah with me. I'm like, yo, dude, like, why are you? Then I'm like, so he throw somebody, I thought you probably him. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, yo, at that point, I didn't pick up nothing. He didn't, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, I can let that be. You know what I'm saying? You throw a couple things at you. I can live with that. You know what I'm saying? But then this dude pick up a pole and hit me with it.
Despite solid evidence, detectives continue pretending to believe his lies. And soon, their encounter is about to expose an even...
That wasn't a lie, though. He didn't tell a lie. That's exactly what happened. I threw something, he threw something. He said, I can live with that, but dude picked up the pole and he hit me with it. So I hit him with my pole. That's exactly what happened. He didn't lie. He didn't lie at all.
More terrifying truth.
I'm sure there's
some people are way more willing to react way more harshly to something that you feel isn't disrespect. That man felt like you played with him and he took it to the extreme. That's why you don't know what people be on certain times. That's why you gotta be prepared. Be prepared for what happens.
And he's one shot. Multiple times.
Yeah, that wasn't a lie.
Sad. This is one of the saddest cases I've had.
That was not a lie.
I'm sad for so many people involved in this case, including you. It sounds like you had mental illness.
Don't tell him, bro. He ain't tell you he had no mental illness. Don't tell him that to give him a scapegoat out.
Go from the beginning.
You planting the information in his head.
She was staying at 619 University Boulevard.
Yes.
And of course, it's like it's a house where females stay and they each have a room that they have medication things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I've been invited over. I've been to her house, but of course she snuck me in and stuff like that. Cause I guess I'm not supposed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was like one of the things like I saw how they was treating her. And being that I've been through homelessness with her. They taking all your money.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like pretty much like you can have your own place.
Yeah.
And be rent free and still get your money. But instead, these people
there's definitely video evidence.
Your money for a room and giving you medicine that you probably don't need. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? So I'm like, yo,
the woman's body was gonna get him up out of there, though.
On top of that, they was trying to illegally evict her. They told her she had to leave in 10 days, and
shit kind of had to go anywhere.
That's right.
Right, she don't have nowhere to go, but at the same time, like she didn't have to leave that place, but she didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? I'm flat. Like they can't. That's illegal.
Yeah, they gotta go.
Right, they gotta go through the courts to do that. You know what I'm saying? But in the meantime, you can stay at my house.
Instead of reacting to her death, Tori casually begins explaining the way he met Denise. trying to control the narrative of the conversation. According to him, both met through a social assistance program that seemingly exploited Denise. That's when Tori invited Denise to live
She's
with them.
pregnant.
And from there, they began their relationship, though it was never stable.
You know when somebody keep calling you and they want to be with you? So it was kind of like shit in my soul a little bit, like, yo, like, you know, personally, like, I feel like, you know, you want to come home. Yeah. You know, but you're nervous, but I'm the only one that, you know, you got, like, ain't nobody else trying to get her home. Right. Like, her pops, her sister, nobody else cares.
I know.
You know, so it's like, I sent her a bus ticket and an Uber van.
So you send out Uber or a bus or whatever. She comes from Virginia
to Maryland.
Tomorrow. And then you're there for...
So you send her a bus ticket to come up here to kill her. Oh, you ain't shit, boy.
What, a few months?
You a dog, boy. You send this girl a bus ticket from Virginia, from her support, to end up doing what you did to her because she trusted you to be her protection, and you failed her. Bruh, you are folded.
It's so silly of me to act like I don't need you back. When all I can think about is us since I seen you last. I know I didn't have to walk away, but you couldn't tolerate my face. You telling me to be on my way when I told you to fall back. So can you please pick up your clothes? I have them folded. If you see me at the door, keep your eyes closed, babe, because I'm so damn ugly. Please don't judge me. So please be.
I have them folded. She went off on that. We
were staying together for months, and she came back. You know what I'm saying? Like, she always come back. And that's what I guess that's what getting, like, you say that you don't want to be here or you don't want me, but you always end up coming back. I went to the 7-Eleven, she's staring with some other dude. You know what I'm saying?
Unknowingly, Tori provides a crucial timeline to the detectives, an unprompted detail that may directly put him in trouble. About 3 months ago, he'd taken Denise to meet her mother in Virginia and returned only in October. Following that, the story Tori tells them about her death doesn't quite add up for the detectives.
So you come back October 8th, and that's when the whole story that you told me the other day happened. When you guys are coming, she's complaining about you not using the bathroom, some using the bathroom, and then you have like a little thing downstairs where she gets pushed down.
No, I said we was coming from somewhere, and she had she wanted to use the bathroom, and I'm like, oh, we right up the street from the house. You know what I'm saying? Like
the bathroom in your house.
Right, yeah. So I'm like, why? You know, she wanted to argue, but I stopped anyway. I pushed her and stuff like that. I'm not boxing her. I pushed her.
Just pushed her.
Right, and she fell all the way to the ground. Like she's slicing it. Like I didn't push her that hard. You see how much bigger she is than me?
Right.
But I didn't push you that hard. Right. You know what I'm saying?
She's not. Come on.
So it's like now I'm trying to help you up. You know, like, come on, get up, stop playing. You know what I'm saying? So and it's just like you're just trying to make me look like I'm gonna get back now. So then I get in the house. And we still like fighting and wrestling or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
However, detectives are about to shatter Tori's lies after they receive Denise's autopsy report. But what they discover from it shakes them too. Denise is not the only one dead. She was carrying an 8.5-month-old baby at the time of her death. The autopsy also reveals that the body has been dead for roughly 2 months, a timeline disturbingly similar to when she was last seen in public. CCTV footage recovered from Tori's apartment building further strengthens their belief.
Look,
on October 9th, 2022, Denise was last seen entering the elevator, after which there are no traces of her. This only forces investigators to tread carefully on the conversation, trying to build a rapport with them so he doesn't dodge the real talk or lawyer up.
Let's say she survived. Let's say you shot her and she survived.
That's crazy.
It's okay, like I attacked him, whatever. But she's not here to tell us the side of the story. You only here. And we're just trying to appeal to the bottom, to you as a good person.
I mean, to be honest with you, I would have wanted her to die or nothing like that. That's not sorry, you know what I'm saying?
You love her unconditionally.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't want that unconditional love that can kill me.
Maybe my baby.
And my baby.
Let's assume it's your baby. because
Maybe my
you guys
baby.
are together. So whether you're the biological father or not the biological father, when that baby's born, you're the father. So it takes more to be a father than just the sperm touching an egg.
That's
right?
that's not
And
the.
you're a good guy
That's
where you're willing to
that's
take
still
that
not my kid.
responsibility
I will
and
accept the
stand up
role
and
of
be
the
the
father.
father for that child, so that child can
Still not my
you
kid.
can mold the boy to be
My stepfather is not
your
my
running
father,
buddy.
even though I call
You
him
know,
my
because that's what
dad.
every guy
He's
wants
not
is
my
a
father.
boy to be a running buddy. Because the baby was going to be a boy.
That man ain't been my stepdad since I was
Let me
14.
finish. What happened upstairs in the apartment is a tragedy, and it takes a big person to be able to accept
Love
responsibility.
you
And the
for
bottom line is, I'm going to
life.
say flat out,
That's
you
the only way you
shot
can
her.
love me.
And when you shot her, that made you sick to your stomach.
No, that's
Don't-
not what happened.
That's
not
exactly
what happened
what
at all. I already threw up. I promise. You know me. I didn't shoot her. Like, we was fighting, and I told her, like, she had already saw me getting sick. You know what I'm saying? I got sick on the bus, or before we got on the bus. I threw up on my slippers or whatever I was wearing. I threw
No matter when you throw
and then
up.
I threw it more than once. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Officers framed Denise's death as a mere accident instead of a crime, hoping he'll finally admit to killing his girlfriend. But despite that, Tori doesn't budge. Leaving no choice, officers decide to corner him with all the gathered evidence.
And we just let
Tori,
evidence-
boy,
we
Tori
gotta
on
say
one.
the showcasing's not the same. Your DNA. We just got it, so we're gonna get it done in 2-3 hours. They're gonna say the DNA is the same on both showcasing. So for us, do we need some kind of explanation?
Bling, 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 bling,
I think it's so important, just like you explain your stuff in the story. If we didn't have the video, let's say we didn't have the video. Can you imagine? You think the store people would have told us they were racking you with it? No.
Y'all want to see that she got like restraining orders. She had reported her house being like. Imagine this, right? So imagine I'm at the beach, right? But the whole time
DB, what it do, family? Hope everything good your way. You in a good place and in a good space. That girl Shell just said, "Hey, wait, where's DB?" And I had to explain that I know you got a little, your shift on your job change. Welcome in, bro. I hope everything good your way. It's Friday. We made it to the end of the weekend, the last day, and you know how it is. I know you doing your thing, but you're still doing your thing.
Hey, look, I understand you had a bad morning. Things didn't go your way. Then it's still not going to go your way. You know where you're going? Desk duty, that's where. No, we don't have any PTO available for you. Sit down and do some work finally. Now that you're here. Desk duty, detective.
Sorry, I'm brushing my teeth again.
It's like I bet ask you stuff like this. Like, is anybody following you? Like, are you running from somebody and you just don't want to tell me, or what's going on?
Sensing that Tori keeps drifting away from the main topic, officers shift their approach, asking him about the murder weapon. But soon they realize that Tori is too clever to fall for their approach.
It's the same gun, more than likely, because I found that gun on my bed when I got home.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Somebody obviously either left it there because they didn't want to have it, or they was trying to frame it.
Please tell us, Mr. Moore. I'm asking you as a person. If something went down between you and her and there's a good explanation for this, just like there's a good explanation at the store, please, Mr. Moore, tell us. It's important. Please. It's important for all of us. It's important for you. It's important for her. It's important for the baby that died, man. It's so important, please.
Just then, Tori does something that brings their worst fear alive.
I think the more I should wait for a lawyer to inform me what I should do, because
Well, I'm not going to let you tell your story. This is your opportunity to tell the story, because I'm telling you, you're going to talk to a lawyer.
We had an early meeting. Glad I could catch the end of the screen. I'm glad you could too, bro.
It sounds like.
But we got one more case after this.
But
it's Freaky Friday today.
A lawyer's not going to let you tell your story. And when you go to trial, you're going to sit at a table and
I got some special news for you in a second, guys.
You're not going to tell your story there. And so your story is going to be some wacky story about you leaving, getting a joint, and coming back, and there's a gun on your bed. You and I know that's bullshit. Okay?
Why is that bullshit?
Because it's bullshit. I'm being real with you. And you don't call the police? That's bullshit. And you didn't call the police because you did it, and you were waiting in your apartment because you were like, shit, somebody's going to call the police.
That's not why. I didn't call the police. I didn't call the police was because I'm not supposed to leave anybody in my house when I'm done.
Man, shut your ass up.
You know what I'm saying? It's a rules to my program.
Hey, DB said he hit 100, so hey, this is what I feel like everybody should drop and give 100. Real quick, we're gonna have a tap break. We ain't have a tap break in a minute. We haven't had a tap break in a mighty, mighty long time. I feel like right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to play a quick little break that I want you to pay attention to. And all I need is 100 taps. Put tap break in the comment. Tap the heart 100 times. And be prepared for this special announcement.
Peace, family. I'm Vyoshi.
And I'm your girl, Cheryl.
Many of y'all know us as Melanated Mushrooms. Some of you know us as teaching artists at Rainey Institute.
We'll be here talking about life experiences, all while creating life.
Arts, herbs, mushrooms, food, and whatever we're creating in the moment.
Come for the creativity, stay for the community.
Maybe this is for you.
Maybe it's not, but everything ain't for everybody.
Yes, sirski. Saturday, 10:30 at Melanated Mushrooms. Jump on Vyoshi and Cheryl. They are launching their pod this Saturday at 10:30. You have to go follow Melanated Mushrooms on YouTube because that's where it's going to be. So I need to see you there in the comments celebrating our bro and sister launching of their new podcast. Hey, man, give them some congratulations in the comments. And while you can giving them congratulations in the comments, say, hey, OG, hey, Des, you on desk duty.
What time is it? No, what time is it? Yeah, it's past the time that you were supposed to be here to clock in. No, save the excuses, detectives. You know the code. You know what's next. Desk duty. You late detectives disgust me.
Let's get back to the case. Congratulate my family, though. Yeah,
that was wrong. So I'm like, yo, like
keep overachieving, D.
Wasn't because
welcome in, Dad. Big salute, y'all.
At this point, like it's a
You didn't know what to do because you had shot.
Ooh, that feels
But
good.
the next moment, Tori does something nobody anticipates.
Is this off the record? Can we go off the record? So while me and Denise was fighting, right, I picked up a sword. Because she had the stick. You understand?
Hey, appreciate that, Des. Thank you for that super thanks. Congratulations to the Shinobis. Yes, sir. Saturday, 10:30 a.m. We going all the way through the roof. I think that's Eastern Standard Time.
Before that particular occurred, she about happened to slip up and say, one of us gonna die in the night. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That the part I didn't tell you. You understand? That's off the record. It's from me. Like, just us.
Just us.
It's off the record. All right? Because if we say it's off the record, that means, and it go to court, and that means that's that entrapment.
It means it's off the record.
Entrapment is when I like find some stuff on you or something, or make you do something.
So what is it when you tell somebody something's off the record? And then
Don't worry about off the record. We're there.
Huh?
We're at that point now. Meaning,
you're either going to tell us.
You're either going to tell us or not, because he turned off the recorder.
Yeah.
Okay. You shot her. There's no cameras in here.
You either gonna tell us or not, man.
You shot her.
If you're gonna tell us, just tell us the rest of the story. You give up
Des duty appreciate you, Des. I need a recap. Hey, I can't give you a recap. This is case number 2. This the end of case 2. We got one more case coming up. He shot this gentleman shot 7-Eleven worker. He threw something at the 7-Eleven worker. The 7-Eleven worker threw something back at him, then picked up a pole and hit him with it. He picked up his pole and killed him. Stood over him, aired him out. But when they came back to his apartment to arrest, he walked away. He didn't run. He kept drinking his sweet tea. Walked away. When they found him at his apartment, he had a dead body in his apartment under his air mattress. It was his girlfriend that was 8 months pregnant. She had been decomposing for 2 months. And this is what he's saying. She picked up a sword and told him that somebody got to die, and he killed her. It's wild, D.
But that's why you had to shoot her, because she had the sword.
Bobby froze, Lord. Come on. Sorry, y'all.
Realizing that he's let slip the truth, Tory barges in again, trying to patch up his story to get his name cleared up. But it's already too late.
Man, get that money. Get that money, man. Take you some time for you this weekend. OG.
One of them things like we was.
Don't work yourself to the port.
She probably want to hit me. And I just really want to relieve her of these fucking weapons. You know what I'm saying?
Dez and D on that desk today. Triple D.
She said one of us going to die in here tonight. That's what you know what I'm saying? That's what she said. One of us going to die in here tonight. And I think at that point, it's like, you know, like, you scared my whole life. You just worked for me. You know what I'm saying? You just let me know that you don't mind killing me. That I help y'all.
These two together?
I gave y'all
trouble's on the way.
You know, the best I could without pretty much like time on me.
Although Tory doesn't confess to killing Denise directly, the evidence, along with his fractured truths, is enough to charge him with the crime.
Yeah, it's over with.
With all that, officers prepare for legal proceedings. After a long 3-year legal battle, all the victims finally receive justice.
That's the 2 victims.
In May 2025, Tory's sentenced to 3 life terms for 3 counts of first-degree murder, with eligibility for parole only after 90 years.
Hey, they threw that boy away. They said, yeah, you can get parole. Yeah. You can get parole. We ain't doing no trip to get you some parole. Yeah, get you some parole, man. We ain't doing, yeah, bro, you deserve parole. That's what they were saying. They're like, yeah, we'll give you parole after you do these 90, bro. You know what I'm saying? Do the 90, right? Do the 90. And then after you do the 90, you can get out. You can get out after the 90. Good work. Let's go ahead and book this boy up. And then we're going to come back for the final case of Freaky Friday. I hope y'all had a good time. Let's book. What was his name? Chris? That was 2 Chris? That was 2 Chris in a row? Book him.
Book him. Wait a minute. You can't do that. Book him.
Mister, right now I hate to be your boss.
You can't go in there.
Don't you ever put a tail on me again.
What are you talking about?
Look, Brent, get this and get it straight.
No,
Don't
just
you
a minute.
ever put a tail on me again. Yeah? Don't you ever do that again.
Peace, family. I'm Vyoshi.
And I'm your girl, Cheryl.
Many of y'all know us as Melanated Mushrooms. Some of you know us as teaching artists at Rainey Institute.
We'll be here talking about life experiences, all while creating live.
Arts, herbs, mushrooms, food, and whatever we're creating in the moment.
Come for the creativity, stay for the community.
Maybe this is for you,
Maybe it's not,
but everything ain't for everybody.
Wife. Nobody.
He went out to clean out and like poop with the Clorox wipes. He came back in and he shoved it in my mouth. He said, I should make you swallow this with the dirty zoo animal you are.
And so when we brought her in, Dr. Hanan came in. He's like, why do you have all these bruises? He was trying to blame me. I will make you swallow every pill of morphine that you have in that bottle, and you will be out of this world within 1 hour. Do you hear me? And I've been by her side the whole time, which will never change.
A beloved doctor with a rare form of cancer reveals that she's been fighting a second secret battle behind closed doors. It's a story written on her face in bruises and preserved in a recording her husband knows nothing about. The question is, did her escape come too late?
I was able to make it to the front door with my walker, and I was able to get out to them. And I said, I need help, I need help, I need help.
The following report is based on official police records, and the footage has never been seen before until now. A hospital administrator in Grand Forks, North Dakota, calls the police when a cancer patient reports being subjected to physical mistreatment at the hands of her husband.
We would like an officer to come here to help issue a no trespass, and this particular individual, we're expecting him in like the next 10 minutes to be on site, and he does have a history of violence, so could we get somebody over here kind of right away?
And is he an employee or somebody coming in to visit a patient?
No, but the spouse is an inpatient, so he's not allowed to see her due to the nature of some of the things she's disclosed.
An officer with the Grand Forks Police Department is dispatched to Altru Hospital, where after getting a brief rundown from employees, she leaves a message for 40-year-old Josh Temple, the man they want trespassed.
I'm talking with hospital staff here. For whatever reason, it doesn't sound like they would like you here. This phone call is to let you know you are not allowed to come to Altru for any reason unless you have emergency medical attention that is needed. Other than that, I do understand that your wife is in here obtaining treatment, but you are not allowed on the property. I'll go up to 411 and interview her. Do you want to just hang out just to see if he does end up showing up, or just make sure he doesn't? Typically, if they're going to be violent with the spouse, they won't typically be with us. Okay. But
We back, case 3.
I mean, I guess
We rock.
really that doesn't mean anything, but typically.
We got a doctor
Okay, they do.
that's going through a rare form of cancer that's being abused by her husband. Told her he'll make her take all the morphine in that bottle and you'll be out of this earth in an hour. But he didn't know he was being recorded. Then gets on the body camera. Oh my God, my wife has these bruises all over her body.
Stuff like that in private, right?
I was just gonna say, yeah, it's more
Last case of Freaky Friday.
behind closed
You're
doors.
gonna get outside and enjoy this.
The officer arrives at the room
I'm gonna
where
get on me
Josh's
some of these
wife, Dr.
drugs.
Whitney Temple, is receiving treatment for complications arising from chemotherapy.
She does have a cancer diagnosis. Yeah. Okay. And what is she here
Internet tripping. Sorry, guys.
for currently?
It depends on how you spin it, right?
Okay.
She had diarrhea. She was being abused. I mean, she knew she would potentially like die because she has low platelets. So like she used her diarrhea as her excuse and weakness to get here.
Okay. And maybe it's not what we're thinking.
You have to be a messed up person to abuse your wife that's battling cancer.
More verbal
You want
abuse,
to out of
which
their
is something
fascination.
that's when he's here. Okay.
The officer learns that Whitney came to the hospital by ambulance 2 days earlier.
Absolutely right,
but
B. I done let bruh slide. He is a dog. He might be the biggest dog of them all. Because he just killed his baby mama with a baby in her belly. She was 8 months pregnant. He just, these are 2 dogs.
You ugly. You ugly, ugly. You ugly. Bitch, I'm ugly, ugly. I represent For all the ugly doggies, third wall, uptown Cali, yo, we ugly dog. Bitch, I'm bout it. And yeah, I'm ugly. I'm from where we all so ugly. And killing ain't nothing but a hobby. Don't make me do up 187 ugly.
Before she can get more information, she gets a phone call back from Josh, who believes this stems from a conflict between himself and medical staff.
I was there last night taking care of her, and I think they're mad because I had her get out of her bed and stand up for a little while as well, and they missed that she was fluid overloaded, and so they weren't following proper, because I know a lot about medicine too, and my wife's a physician.
Okay.
And I studied it.
You're not a doctor, though.
Love medicine, absolutely love it.
Oh, my.
I was in the Army for 8 years, and I was a combat lifesaver and fell in love with medicine.
He was a combat medic. He was second tier, corpsman of the top medics in the combat field. Shut your ass up.
should have just went that route and still think about it, of doing physician route anyway.
Yep.
But so I know a lot about it, and saved a lot of lives in Iraq too.
Having established his credentials, Josh, a home builder by profession, says that before he realized she was fluid overloaded, he had her stand for about 10 minutes to build up her strength.
And she ended up falling again. She's been falling a lot. And I didn't think she was going to, is because she was fluid overloaded. She had her walker in front of her and the bed to the side.
Okay.
And so I think that they got mad about that as well, or at least the nurse was. I know that or whatever, and I get it. And I know my wife looks like a hot mess right now with all of her bruising and her, bad medical situation. But it's been like this for almost 2 years. This is just, another day for us. And I promise you, I'm not just being some hostile, mean guy. I'm not like that. Loving, just very protective.
So,
yes, my wife has been falling a lot. She's fallen at work a couple of times too.
Is that where her bruising comes from, Josh? Is that where her bruising comes from?
Yes. So she has low platelets and she's been falling. Anytime you touch her or grab her or squeeze her, or she falls down, whatever, when you have 30,000 platelets in your body, when you're supposed to have 150 to 250,000, you're going to bruise. She's going to look like a mess. She's going to look like her knees are all banged up, from falling. I understand that. I promise she's not a danger to herself, or that I'm not taking care of her or just letting her fall.
Nonetheless, the officer informs him that for the time being, her orders stand, and he is not allowed back on the property until further notice. Next, the officer must speak with Whitney, who has a much different story to tell.
Hello, my name's Abby. I'm with the police department. Do you mind if we chat?
Absolutely.
Okay, and you're Whitney, right? And these are mom and dad?
Mom and dad. And they know everything.
And you came in a couple of days ago, I think they said the 3rd?
Yep, and I had to come by ambulance because he refused to take me to the hospital.
Okay.
So I ended up calling the ambulance in the middle of the night. In here.
Whitney will share much more about the horrifying lead up to this hospital stay, but she assures the officer that the trouble in her marriage didn't.
She had to call an ambulance in the middle of the night to escape. Dang, boy. Ladies really be going through some shit with these, dweebs. Like these... He was trying to use his medical research,
as much as Josh may claim otherwise.
If they're trying to make it look like I'm letting her fall or being mean to her or whatever, we've been married for since 2020.
That boy ain't even know we've been married for this many. We've been married since 2020. Come Come on, internet.
So when we moved into our townhouse in like June of 2020, he said I said something lippy, and he punched me in the chest, and I fell on my butt. And I was like, why did you do that? And he's like, you just slipped. Like, I didn't hit you that hard. If I'd hit you, you would have broken something.
According to Whitney, that was only the beginning.
We were in the car, and I said something lippy. He's too lippy and mouthy. And he hit me in the side of the face. I was wearing my sunglasses. And it broke the sunglasses on my face, and I had like marks. And when I told him like you broke my sunglasses, and he goes, I was just trying to grab them off your face, and you listen to me.
Whitney says that these episodes didn't end when she was diagnosed with cancer in 2022.
Man, she was gorgeous.
If anything, they may have gotten worse.
I have a significant wound on my backside that medically he was kind of the cause of, because he wouldn't bring me to the hospital.
Okay.
And so he was doing my wound care for it. He said he's the only one who could do it, and I would die if he didn't do it, so nobody else can take care of me. And I was getting really, really woozy, and he like smacked me on the butt on the non-injured side.
Okay.
He's like, wake up, if you fall on this floor, you're gonna get septic again, we can't get you up. And another time during a dressing change, I was being lippy, and he hit me on the back of the head, and it made my head hit the side of the tile in the shower.
Whitney endured Josh's episodic outbursts in isolation until a particularly bad incident in April 2023. Afterwards, she reached out to her sister and broke her silence. Josh took my phone away from me last night, but not before I hit record. Then, referring to Josh's daughter from a previous relationship, she said, he initially got mad at me because I asked him for a wet paper towel to clean bone slobber off my blanket from the dog. And with that, Whitney shared 2 audio recordings that the police report, in a moment of understatement, describes as disturbing.
Damn.
You always find a way to f it up, and this is why I don't want to be with you forever. All you do is you're just a goddamn, you're just nothing but a burden. I have to take care of you.
It sounds familiar to the black dude.
You're horrible, and you have cancer, and if you're not dying, you're and you're complaining, pissing me off. Always something with you. When are things ever just going to be good? The truth is never, right? Huh? Right? You freak out over a little dog eating their bone next to you.
I didn't freak out.
Oh, I need this blanket washed. Oh, I need that washed. Oh, I need this done.
I just asked for a wet paper towel.
Do it yourself. Start doing your own stuff. Let's see how well that goes. Do you want to do your own wound care tonight?
I can't see it.
I'm just sick of you, and I just don't know how we're going to be able to keep pushing forward. I just do not enjoy my time with you.
The opening moments of the recording are enough to expose the tension in the home, but it's only a hint of the horrors to come. The altercation came a year after Whitney began experiencing mysterious pains in the spring of 2022.
He told me that I was having pain because I'm obese and I don't work out, and I just need to work out more and lose weight.
Josh's view of the situation turned out to be incomplete at best.
And he wouldn't let me go to the doctor, and I eventually, because I was in so much pain, I texted my doctor, this work close, and I said, I really need to get in with you. I've been having a severe pain, and now I'm having neurologic symptoms. And she got me in like the next day, and got me an MRI.
Okay.
To do it behind his back.
Whitney was finally diagnosed with Ewing sarcoma in August 2022, missing a crucial early window for treatment. Soon, chemotherapy had to be temporarily suspended because Whitney suffered a sepsis infection and developed necrotizing cellulitis on her backside, requiring months of recovery. Josh became Whitney's caregiver, and by the time of her secret recording in April 2023, he was ready to use that against her.
So at what point can you stop being a mother burden and being a liability and being a charity case? When are you ever going to stop being that? When? You were like this before cancer, even.
Bro, I can't even say nothing. Like, because I'm back.
Act like it was only cancer. At least with you, you can't just play that cancer card, because you were lazy before this and had to do most things. Because work was too hard for you. You were the only American in this country that goes to work. And even though there's moms out there that have multiple kids and pets, and they come home and have to still be a mother, And they're doctors too. You need to snap out of being the way that you were bred to be, which is lazy
So he's not
and
American?
ill. And every time I show you the path and get on you for doing something stupid, you act like a and you walk away. And then you get all mad and you cry about it. Is that going to fix anything? Crying doesn't work on me anymore. I'm completely numb to it. Results work. I'm tired of you not having the results I'm looking for. I'm tired of every day that belly keeps growing even though your weight's dropping. You need to start doing something. It's either you live your life like a pathetic disabled person or you start getting done. You pick.
It's clear from Whitney's private writings that Josh's cruel taunts were not coming out of the blue. In a phone app, she keeps an extensive list of things he's done and said to her over the years. You won't be a good mother. If you were a man, I'd kick your ass. And shut the f up and eat your chili are but a few examples.
Like, why are you trying to ruin my one Saturday night with? Why are you so good at ruining things? You're like a professional sabotaging mother.
Ruin it. I just asked for a wet paper towel.
Cause drama.
I was not trying to cause drama.
You shut your mother mouth and don't even open that mouth. Do you hear me?
Yep.
Do not even say a thing. You are not entitled to say a word.
Damn.
When she's over here, to spend time and to have a good time, not to hear, oh, I need my blanket cleaned off. I need this. I need that. Shut the up. We'll do it later. It's not doing anything sitting there, is it? And you're the mother who opened the window and got cold. Did I tell you to open the window? What did I tell you before? Don't do something unless you're told to do it.
Damn.
You have a severe listening problem.
This judgment, it seems, was a common one from Josh.
He thinks he's such a good guy. And then he does this for my benefit. Because I don't listen to him. I have a listening problem and I'm retarded. And the only way he can get me to listen is to do this.
Absolute fuck up.
Made my life hell.
I didn't do anything to you.
This sad.
I didn't try to love
I can't
you.
even give no commentary.
Yeah.
For real on this.
I've been unhappy since the first day and I should have just walked away.
Yeah, you should have.
What?
You thought I was just a lazy fat slut who was broke and a burden.
You said she was a slut by the
never
dumpster
said I was
outside
a
of your
slut.
apartment. You said,
No.
well, I am one.
I said by your definition.
No, you did not. You literally said that you were one.
No.
Well, it doesn't matter. The numbers prove that, right? So it doesn't much matter.
I don't know why you stuck
Sleeping
with
with
me.
people you didn't even know.
If you think I'm such a horrible person.
Well, I was trying to fucking fix you.
You can't fix people.
Because you and I both learned that the
Just
hard
like I
way.
couldn't make you nicer, you couldn't make me what you thought was a better person.
Just because I'm not nice doesn't mean I'm not a good person.
I never said you weren't a good person. You do amazing things. That doesn't mean that you get to be mean to me.
Deathbed this time around, but if it comes back for you again, you can say to yourself, oh, I wish I had him around to save me again.
To this, Whitney responds by saying that his care includes making her want to end it all.
That's what a fight for your life is. If you would have gotten sent to the military, you would have been able to handle this a little bit better because you would have been a little bit stronger in your mind and not play the poor me game.
For now, Josh remains in control of his temper,
you
but
ain't
that
do
will
shit.
soon
Shut up.
change.
You can go ahead and recount in your little mind of every little thing that I've done to save your goddamn life multiple times through this process. And what do I get in return? The same at the end of the rainbow. One day you're going to wake up and realize, oh, why did he always think I was so ungrateful? And then it's comments like you just made tonight that I didn't do that much for you. And that you
I
made
never
it
said
through.
that. You're twisting
So
my
I'm going
words.
to cut your mother off tomorrow, and I'm going to see you struggle and watch your fucking wound turn sideways and fucking take you out of this world. How does that sound?
Cool.
Damn.
Oh, okay. So what you just said isn't cruel?
I
You're just
never.
a user.
You
I hope
twisted
you know
my
I'll send you an
words.
invoice for all of this care, and it's going to be in the hundreds of thousands of dollars.
You twisted
and then I
my
will send
words.
you
I
off on
didn't
your
say
way.
I wasn't grateful.
All
That
of
boy
the
said he gonna
deals
take his
that I
wife and
lost
take
for
good
your
care of
is
her.
I sit in prime season and let people at my company
You
when
didn't
I'm
have
gone.
to come with me.
Now I didn't have to come with you. See, this is exactly what I didn't like of you.
He started hitting me with clothes. And I'm like, please stop, please stop, please stop. And he dragged me out of the bed when I had all this like wound in my Foley and everything. It could get ripped out.
Damn, her catheter ripped
And
out.
he has me on the floor and he's like repeatedly hitting me with the laundry in his hand. And he's like, I should rip this bandage off you and you go septic again and then you septic again and then you wouldn't survive it.
Even by the time the worst part of the recording is over, it's not any easier to listen to.
Get your back in your bed. You've never saw evil. Get in there. You need to learn what you say before you say it. Try to tell me I didn't have to be there at Mayo to help you. If this cancer comes back, I am letting you go. Do you understand that? Yes or no? Yes, it's true. I have not loved you for a while now, but I have cared about you, and I have felt pity for you. But I don't know what to do because we got married and we're supposed to love each other, and you're very hard to love. And I feel like you're trying to derail my life and yours at the same time. And how is that fair to me when I've literally kept you alive? Huh? And then you say you didn't have to be there. If I ever hear that come out of your mouth again, I will make you swallow every pill of morphine that you have
You can leave.
in that bottle, and you will be
She
out
got a
of this
mama and
world
a daddy and all that.
within 1 hour. Do you hear me?
You volunteer to be her husband.
I am not playing around anymore. You will be brought out of this world if you piss me off like that one more time, and I will put you out of your misery.
The recording puts Josh's conversation with the officer today in a new light.
Yeah, I'm just kind of weirded out when your husband is trying to take extra good care of your wife and then you're like being penalized for it. It's just kind of disheartening.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't
don't really know what, I mean, I dedicated so much time and effort to her.
That's what I'm saying.
And now they're just
Like-
trying to put her into a freaking home.
You better get your one-bedroom apartment figured out, because that's where you're headed.
Whitney says that at the end of that day's incident,
He's a
something
doctor.
happened that was even more terrifying than the violence.
And he ended up taking the phone from me, and it was still recording. And I was so scared he was going to see it was recording, and like that was going to be like, that was it.
This is how people go down, hanging out with losers like you, because then you drive people to be violent and mean, and then you try to get them in trouble, right? Yes or no? You're not around on this. You're not around on this.
Give me my phone!
No.
Give me my phone!
Lay down.
Give me my phone!
I said no.
You give me my phone.
I said no.
Yes.
I would,
Why?
boy.
Because.
For what reason?
Need it for my alarms.
No.
Yes.
You're not getting it.
Give me my phone.
I bought it.
No.
Lay down.
Give it back.
You got 5 seconds to lay down.
But luckily he doesn't know how to get my phone because he's a really bad memory.
Okay.
And so I just recorded it, and eventually like he came in and he's like, I'm gonna get this back to you, and so I was able to like shut it off and like get it to Sissy right away.
Whitney sends the recording off to her sister along with a desperate warning. You cannot tell anyone yet, especially mom and dad, she writes. This is extremely dangerous for me, and if he finds out I recorded him or told anyone about his abuse, he will hurt me again. As Whitney would find out over the next year, however, there was nothing to stop that from happening anyway.
On Saturday he said I should just cut your jugular and end it.
That was
This
Saturday. Okay.
With that introduction, Whitney describes what happened only 6 days ago when she had an accident in the living room.
So I was trying to get up from the couch, and he was on a work call, and he couldn't like get to me quick enough. And I was trying to get there, and I had diarrhea kind of running down me. And he's like, "You're on my floor like a zoo animal," and like he kind of let me fall off my walker, and he dragged me through the poop into the bathroom, and got me on the toilet, and when he got me on the toilet, he started repeatedly hitting me on this left side of my face until my nose was bleeding.
Was he hitting you with the closed fist or open fist? Okay.
You can see the fingerprints on her face, on her scalp there. Or the fingers.
Okay. And then he said,
and that was the left side of your face? Okay.
and you hit the side of my nose. Did it break it? And I said, no, but it's bleeding. And he goes, yeah, if I had used a fist, you'd definitely be dead. That's like 2% of what I could do. And then he said, if I hit the right side of your head, you would for sure be dead because your tumor's over there.
Whitney says that the altercation on Saturday only intensified from there.
Dang, you're back here to that girl, man.
Thing I never heard.
Okay. So he went out to clean out my poop with the Clorox wipes. He came back in and he shoved it in my mouth. He said, I should make you swallow this like the dirty zoo animal you are.
I military, I'm cordial. I don't fly off the handle like an idiot or anything, and I'm a college educated, and I'm not a weirdo. And he shoved it so hard that it tore my tongue from like the base here. So I have a big wound. We have a picture of that too.
Okay.
I get poop in there, I can go septic.
Okay.
Much better now.
You do better.
He keeps trying to call me.
I told him I was coming in and talk with you, so I don't know why. Oh well.
Oh my God, boy. This might be this is the saddest one. Sis, you gotta go tell that, see? You gotta go tell that, boy. Because if she would have died, you would have been on your conscience. You would have been messed up. Mama and daddy would have been furious with you that you knew your sister was going through this and you didn't have the audacity to tell mama or daddy. Daddy looked like he bought that shit. Daddy looked like he got a daring trick back there that'll fire your ass up. It's sad, bro. It's really tough.
I do know why.
Yeah. He's trying to be his sweet self.
It is this sweet side of Josh that Whitney would frequently spotlight, just as she did only a few days earlier when she texted her friend about the bathroom ordeal. He's been by my side ever since, she writes. It kills him being away from me.
Does it seem like he has periods of time where he's, like physically or emotionally abusive, and then he's okay?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, he tries to reel me back in, and he tells me that he doesn't know why he does these things. He gets so scared of losing me that he just kind of loses it.
But at the same time, it wasn't uncommon for Whitney to send text messages that were meant as much for Josh's eyes as for the recipient. She once sent a message to her sister that read, "So I only told Josh that I told you he was calling me obese and was sick of me not listening. He can't know you know anything else. The next text I'm going to send is just in case he wants proof I told you I was in the wrong."
He never does this in front of people. If he is to save his pride, he's extremely cordial, a doting husband. Like, I got her, I can take care of her.
Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde type shit.
As for the incident from this past Saturday, Whitney would not find out until later hospital scans that the damage was worse than she even knew, and she suffered a fractured vertebrae during that night's chaos.
He broke her
Whitney says that Josh
back.
helped her clean up that night, but the undiagnosed bacterial infection she was suffering from continued to worsen in the coming days.
I was deteriorating again.
Okay.
And I told him I need to go to the hospital. And he said, Ultra sucks.
Oh.
They're just going to make you sicker. I can take care of you here. He said, you just need to eat and drink your electrolytes here. We'll get through this. And I said, I feel like I'm dying.
You had, at that point, diarrhea, explosive diarrhea for 10 days.
Yeah.
And then what made you call the ambulance Wednesday?
Because I knew if I wouldn't survive the next day. Because my medical stuff was getting worse.
And you called the ambulance yourself?
I did.
Was he aware of that phone call?
Eventually he was. So I was sleeping out on the couch and he was in our guest room. And I was laying out there and I waited till he went to bed and everything. And I called 911. And he eventually came out of his bedroom after I was able to make it to the front door with my walker.
Mm-hmm.
And I was able to get out to them. And I said, I need help. I need help.
In subsequent text messages, Josh adopts a much different persona. "I can't believe I didn't hear you and wake up," he wrote. "This cancer should be in me and not you. I'll never let you down again."
Boy, get your bitch ass out of here.
That staff's upset with him.
You're a chief manipulator. You do all this damage. You a real abuser. That's the history of the abusers. You go beat on this woman. You go damn near kill her. Just say, I don't know what happened to me. It's just your cancer. You blamed her for you beating on her. It's your cancer that made me do this. Act like this. I love you. Come back to me. You a bitch. No, I'm not pulling no punches. That boy a hoe. That boy a damn hoe. He's a filthy nasty. Ugly dog. Ugly dog. Ugly dog. sick, man. He's sick and twisted individual, man. I hope my ladies do not, man, don't live through this shit, bro. Don't live through this shit, bro. Like I said, I ain't the baddest man in the world, but if you call me and you tell me that your folk doing that, I don't know what no other man gonna do. I know other men say, I don't get in that business, but I ain't the one that's not gonna get in that business. I'm gonna get in that business. So, y'all call me. But if you call me and I come down there to screen something or come around there to screen something or check your dude and you go lay your ass up back with him, I'm smacking your ass too. I'm joining him, smacking the fuck out you. And that's real. I tell my sister that. If my nieces done called me before, I said, if I see you back with your man, bro, it's gonna be pressure. And that's on God. And I don't care.
And because of an incident that happened yesterday with you falling in the room,
yes.
And believes that okay. He did say that he was on the other side of the room, and that
sorry, the internet's tripping.
He should have been on the same side of the bed.
He forced me to. I have this leg doesn't
Tell
work
wifey,
from my
hey,
shoulders,
man, I'm
and
trying to stand
swelling up. And
all day.
he forced me to do PT and stand, and I said I need to sit down. My leg's not working.
Okay.
Can you stand for 20 more minutes? Like
the job. They're gonna ask you like, what the hell is that?
Like, what are you going to 80-year-old cripple?
Okay.
I said I need to sit down, and he came over to like grab me to get me back on the bed, and my leg gave out, and we had the walker, and I couldn't hold on because of it, and it slid up from underneath me, and he let me fall, and I landed on my butt, and then I was able to like catch myself to not hit my head.
Okay.
And there's an ivy pole, and I have a big scratch on my back from where I scraped it.
I didn't tell her to stand up and fall down on purpose. We didn't know that she was going to fall or she wouldn't have stood up either. She normally can walk just fine, and she's been using her walker just fine. And to prove it, she had PT that day.
And she's maybe about
an hour with the physical therapist a couple hours before I got there, and so she did PT.
He abused her in every way he possibly can, and was trying to create new ways to abuse her.
And so, me walking on the side of the bed with my walker.
I don't respect no men that be doing
back and forth,
none of
back
these
and forth.
beating on women,
Okay, now you just stand there for 30 minutes.
I don't
Just show me you can stand.
Lame.
I said, I don't think I can. Like, my legs feel really weird. He said, you do it.
Whitney never explicitly says which moment, the fall last night or the bathroom incident from Saturday, was her final straw, but her mom has a grim thought about Josh's death threats.
He's threatened on multiple occasions. Like, on Saturday, he said I should just stab you in the jugular and end it.
There's a huge life insurance policy, which has the beneficiary involved, 1.3 million.
That he is the beneficiary of? Okay.
It's
that boy trying to get that 1.3. That boy was trying to be a millionaire.
Yeah, and then he mentioned to me about, like, you know how bad it would be if you changed the beneficiary from your husband or whatever. If I found out if it went to your parents.
There's definitely a lot of motives.
Okay. You can change that, right? Like, you can change it at any time. Yes. I would do that.
Whitney and her parents say that they've already spoken with a lawyer about this and other financial considerations, but for today at least, Whitney has had enough.
Are you okay? I don't feel well.
I think we can nurse and nurse buzzing with the nurse.
I'm really worn out.
After telling her emotional story in exhausting detail, Whitney is settled back in the bed, and the officer calls Josh from the parking lot with an update.
Sorry, I've been running around. We're so busy. I was trying to get you a call, but every time I picked up the phone, I was dispatched elsewhere. So,
am I not allowed to take care of her tonight? Bring her oatmeal?
Yeah, no. Her parents are with her again, like I said.
Come over. Trying to get her up out of there in the hospital for some oatmeal. It's the end of the damn day. Nobody don't want no damn oatmeal in the evening time, boy. You ain't sleep trying to put something in that thing, man.
Kind of explain more things to you. So
I apologize for ruining. I mean, this is more stuff in your day. you shouldn't have to deal with.
No
If
worries.
I did something wrong here, okay.
Josh agrees to have the officer visit his home to further discuss the situation, which he still believes is limited to a dispute with hospital staff.
So I don't know what's really going on today.
Yeah, so the staff there just doesn't want you back there. I think it has something to do probably with what happened yesterday.
It wasn't good, you
Tell me,
guys.
do you think he would have any type smoke for any man that was half his size that stepped to him with like, hey, boy, let me holler at you about how you handle my sister. Or let me holler at you about how you doing my daughter. Or let me holler at you how you, hey, bro. Let's say you were beating on my cousin. Say you were beating us all the head when you had counsel. Oh, no. I would never hit your cousin. That boy pussy. Excuse my French. It's Freaky Friday.
I've done something different. I don't know. So on Saturday, she had fallen again really bad and then went to the bathroom on herself. And we didn't know she had C. diff yet. And so I found her on the floor and she was out of it. And usually you shouldn't really go to the hospital unless you absolutely have to, but she ended up having a big accident on the couch when I was sleeping. I've been sleeping in this room. She had to call the ambulance.
So medical was called on Saturday?
No. Saturday she fell. Medical was called 2 days ago. 2 nights ago, sorry.
Okay.
I might have messed up. I haven't had much sleep.
That's okay. I just wanted to...
But yes. And so when we brought her in, Dr. Hanan came in that night at 8 o'clock. So 2 nights ago at 8. He's like, why do you have all these bruises? You have bruises on your knees. You have them on your arms. You have it on your face, on your head, on your back, everywhere. He was trying to blame me that I was neglecting her.
As they move into the living room, Josh insists that he has been Whitney's rock through trying times.
A little over a year and a half ago, she was diagnosed with Ewing sarcoma. So they found a spinal tumor, and ever since then, it's just been a whirlwind.
Yeah.
And I've been by her side the whole time, which will never change.
But Josh is about to learn that the police aren't just at his house to reinforce the trespassing order.
So, yeah, obviously I talked with staff there, I talked with Whitney, and based on some of the conversation that Whitney and I had, and based on some of her injuries and things like that, I'm going to place you under arrest for...
Oh, really?
Yep, for terrorizing and aggravated assault, okay? So I'm going to ask that you put your hands behind your back.
Okay. I didn't know that, you guys.
All right.
I thought it just wasn't allowed. You guys. All true. Wow, this really looks bad on me when all I do is take care of her. Makes me look like I actually did something wrong.
Unbeknownst to Josh, the officer has in her possession letters from Whitney's doctors, one of which says starkly, there's no doubt in my mind that if she were to return to his care, she likely would not survive another abuse.
Absolutely.
I didn't terrorize anyone. I wasn't mean to anyone there.
So this
I
is
can't lie,
for
I'm kind of
Whitney
hoping he's a
herself.
victim
This
of the
is
money
not
case.
for
Oh, God,
for
BB.
staff.
That seems like a
Oh,
weird
God,
charge.
BB, I hope somebody
So,
get him in prison.
that means that something was said or something that was done that made her interfere for her safety.
Because I be wanting revenge.
There was
sometimes.
supposedly
That's
some
weird. It's
comments
not mine. I be
during
wanting revenge for these folks, bro.
her incontinence episode on Saturday that were really concerning. What was concerning to me was a lot of her bruising. I do understand that she is very sick. She has low platelets and therefore it does cause some bruising. But she does have a handprint.
Yes, that's from
across
picking her up
face.
off the floor.
So you picked her up
No, that was to get her to come to. We already told the doctors that if you even poke her, it'll cause a bruise.
Okay.
And when she hit her eye, that was on her walker. She already told people she fell down.
But this story, whatever its legitimacy, has already been preempted by Whitney.
I said that the walker slipped and I hit my face on the walker.
So that's the
covered it
for the eye. And that's what you told them initially when you came in.
You told them.
Like staff and stuff, but when I was in the ambulance, he was abusing me.
So she told me that she said those things to other people, and that wasn't the truth.
You messed up.
Okay. So that's what I'm getting.
Why would she try to say this about her only caretaker and the person she's been with for 6 years? And I've been through this cancer fight with her.
Yeah. So based on talking with her, it seems like there may be some domestic violence issues going back to 2020.
No,
That
definitely
she's
not.
kind of just
Wow. Okay.
disclosed, right?
Yeah,
So,
well, the problem is that I keep her alive and keep her going and find all the medical errors and everything else, and now she's saying stuff like this when I did nothing. Unreal.
You find the medical
Josh
errors.
is calm
You're a
on the ride to
narcissist.
jail, unaware that
You
this
are a
case is already
narcissistic
beyond
bitch.
her word against his.
The problem is domestic, like real domestic, is such an awful thing, and then being categorized in that is pretty ridiculous. And then when we get divorced, you're going to be like every other woman and try to take half of my money.
No, I won't.
And then I'm going to cut your throat, is what's going to happen, because no one steals my... I've always put her in front of myself. Is there going to come a time where you're pleasant to be around, or is it just going to stay like this forever? Am I just going to be your caretaker until you die, and then we're just going to live a life of, oh, well, that was a waste of my life? Huh? She has been safe. She has been well cared for. The weird thing, maybe you guys had asked around and found that out today, but I usually get praise, as does she, for how good of care I take of her. You need to stop being a nuisance. You go to the store and get your own food from now on.
With her husband under arrest and a protection order in place, Whitney Temple seemed to be on a path to freedom. Unfortunately, she didn't have long to enjoy it. She died a month later on May 6, 2024. At a later court hearing, her father recalled the day his daughter accepted her fate.
And then I heard my baby girl announce the next evening, "This is my last supper. I am ready for hospice." And then so crushingly, Whitney, unbelievably, apologized to us for having to give up the fight for life.
Josh, who was originally charged with endangering an eligible adult, terrorizing, 1 felony count of domestic violence and 1 misdemeanor count of domestic violence, enters into a plea agreement that sees the domestic violence charges dismissed in exchange for guilty pleas to the first 2. At his sentencing hearing, a year after Josh was arrested, his lawyer said that he should be given leniency, arguing that he had been, quote, proactive in his own rehabilitation and heavily involved in his church while out on bond.
It's for these reasons that I asked the court to consider a period of home confinement and supervised probation.
In a sentencing memorandum Josh filed prior to the hearing, his lawyer argued that his client's actions came out of burnout from being a caregiver. He wrote, "Whitney's battle came to an unfortunate end a month after Josh was charged. This fact in itself makes Josh's conduct extremely unlikely to recur." Josh himself also spoke at the hearing.
My wife was my world, and she was the strongest person I have ever known. I'm truly focused on making the wrongs that I made right and asking for true forgiveness for mistakes that I've made. I'm truly sorry. Thank you for your time, Your Honor.
But while Josh and his lawyer argued that he was, quote, for the most part, a devoted husband who tirelessly cared for his terminally ill wife, the prosecutor argued that this was exactly what one would expect to see in this type of relationship.
Your Honor, I think everybody in the system, the court, attorneys, law enforcement, we're all very familiar with domestic violence, and it is a cycle. It's not something that happens 24/7. Had it been something going on every single day, every minute of that day, I truly believe that Whitney Temple would have left much sooner than she tried to. But that's not how domestic violence works. It's a roller coaster of ups and downs. There is love bombing. There is promises, assurances that the individual will change. They'll be better. They'll do better. But they don't.
The previous year, an autopsy found that Whitney's death was a result of Ewing sarcoma complications. However, the doctor also noted one contributing factor, a history of documented intimate partner violence. The judge not only took this into consideration, but also the fact that Whitney was not the first.
You have engaged in violence in the past. So in 2012, you engaged in a domestic violence situation with a person with whom you'd had a child in front of your child. These are concerning facts. You have a problem. You have a serious problem. You need to acknowledge it and you need to address it. She died from cancer, but there is no doubt that the physical and mental abuse that you perpetrated against her made her last days on earth even more unnecessarily painful.
The judge sentenced Joshua Temple to 5 years in prison for endangering an eligible adult and 5 years in prison for terrorizing an adult victim, with both sentences to be served concurrently, followed by 2 years of supervised probation. Whitney Temple, who after her original diagnosis managed to complete her residency, pass a medical board exam, and continue to work as a physician throughout her illness, was 33 years old. If you'd like to see select new videos early and
Your man ain't finna do no time. They gave him 5 years and 5 years to be served concurrently. That boy gonna do shit. 4 years. Get out. He got money. He beat it. He beat it. He beat the case. Well, that was a Freaky Friday. 3 freaky cases. 3 freaky losers that I hope they rotting under the jail. Hey man, say man, I had a good time this week with you guys. I am looking forward to tomorrow on Melanated Mushrooms at 10:30 a.m. to see what my bro and sis is cooking up over there at Melanated Mushrooms. Everything ain't for everybody. Tap in. Y'all, it's gonna be a good time. Go follow my girl Modest Moments. You know it's Modesty. You know she gonna go live today. Go tap in. Go tap in with my nephew, Young Tay White. Drop new videos. Go comment. Muff, I seen you commenting. Muff, big salute. VOC, I seen you. Modesty, I seen you commenting. I expect to see a couple more of the detectives go over. Enjoy a few of the videos. If you're enjoying, put a poop emoji in there like, hey, man, that ain't it. Make sure you tap in with Melanated Mushroom. It is their Saturday. Saturdays belong to them, so make sure you set a reminder, a notification of what you need to do. Hey, man, say, man, I might pop out with another case today. That's how I'm feeling. I might pop out with another Brick Heckins tonight. Make sure you following Uno in real life. Go look at some of the new the videos that I have up from the highlights from Foxhole Bros. Go follow my bro DE double on TikTok. He's creating his content. Yo, today was wow. We fought the internet and we fought abusers. All 3 of these cases were abusers. Ladies, tell somebody. Do not keep quiet. Do not keep quiet. It is not love. Control is not love. Abuse is abuse. Mental, physical, emotional, it's abuse. Nothing that you ever do unless you put your hands on a man and threaten his life is worth you getting beat for. Be brave. Be brave to say something. If you ever need me, I assure you, I'm on the way. But don't call me if you ain't willing to die by it. Be light, be love, be you, because that's what God designed you to be. Until next time, I love you. Peace.
Good work today, detectives. Now y'all make sure y'all go spread light and love. And we'll see you again at 9:05 a.m. for another case from your favorite true crime reaction show with your favorite host, The Morning Crew, with UnoDaOne. This has been the One's Detective Agency.
Tell your daddy hey, boy. Tell your daddy hey, man.